in Dusty's neck of the woods, hoping to get back to python hunting. He's about to put his leg to the test.
I'll get stick in here. So guys, just see if anyone wants to pop in and have a chat. I know he was live, I should have looked through his live, so I get on and let me look. Let me see. Okay, that one. Well, I can't find anyone. Okay. So okay, guys, let's crack on. Got stuck there. Quick look. Look at me, look. There you go. Anyone? Okay. I've got more ghosts than people that want to talk to me. Yeah, man, guys, come on. Come and talk to old JJ. See what's going on. See how you are. What is happening? Alright, let's put some music on. Waiting stuff. Weird, isn't it? Let's do it now. John Kendra, what's the people in? Hello, mate. Hi, Jessica. Mr. Beautiful Blues, how are you? Hello, Batman. Is that you, Batman? Is that Batman? Yeah, hello, let me turn this off. Let me just do this, hold on. Let me turn this crap off. Yep, I've been out and I've voted, done my vote. It's all sorted. It's all good. Big up Beverly. Evie, my little darling. Just thought I'd do it. Well, you say quick live, but sometimes they can't raise it, so I don't know what it's going to be. So you get busy living, or you get busy wanting. What's that supposed to mean? Do we cover all the time what other people are doing, or we just mind our own business and move on and do our own thing? What do we do, guys? What do we do in life? We sit there looking, seething with anger that something you're powerless over, or you try and get people, hurt them, or you just move on and do your shit. What do we do in life? I don't know. But anyway, I've been to vote today. I was told, no good moaning if you're not voting. So I've gone out and I've voted for the first time in my life. And I've done a bit of reform. Why not? I want to change. I want to see change. Big up society all day long. I want to see change. I want something different. And I want to see if anything could change. I mean, I don't think they're going to get any seats or anything like that. But the thing is, you've got to start somewhere. Anyway, I knew something would go better. They have turned on the Bluetooth disco light bulb. And what I've done, I went to the mains and I messed about with it and I blew it up. Anyway, so I've just bought 2 new ones. They're only cheap. They're cheap old things. But God, I want my music in my little den, mate. Get what I'm saying? I want my den music. Because I've made a little patio, a little den for me and Tyson to sit out when it's really hot. Sit and have a cool drink, sit in the sun, play some music and just relax. But me messing about with things went and blew it up. So I've got to wait a week for another one. Just have to listen to music on my phone. But let's think of the positive. I have voted. What I want to ask you guys is this. Because I got a bit paranoid, to be honest. I've gone in there. Obviously, going to take Tyson. If you look at the video, I showed him my card that he's an emotional dog. And they give me a pencil. A pencil to do the tick or the cross with. Now, if they get that out and count it, they could get a rub off my thing, couldn't they? And replace it with something else. That made me really paranoid. Is it the in thing to give you a pencil? John O'Connell, big up, son. Just scary with Batman, all you guys. Is that a pencil they give you? They gave me a pencil. That's made me paranoid now. I want to go back and say, look, I want to do this again. I want a pen. I didn't think there and then to say, why did you give you a pencil? I did press the pencil really hard. It was a bloody pencil they gave me, man. That made me really paranoid. When I was walking home, I thought, pencil? Drink. Yeah, really weird. Oh, no. Hello, mate. Yeah, hello, son. Yeah, really weird that. Why would they give you a pencil? Should I be paranoid? Dig up, Graham. What's happening, son? Oh, thought that was a bit weird. Should have been something more long lasting. You know? What I do, like, what I've got all my cameras set up now so I can sit and look at night when I go to sleep. I can put my alarms on. My place is alarmed up now and cameraed up now, brother. Love it. Absolutely love it. I got cameras to the left, me cameras to the right, cameras everywhere. I think that's something we've all got in common, and it goes, we're all camera mad, aren't we? Yeah, it better be fine. It's like I was thinking, they're gonna These little bastards, they're reading these things. They could get a rubber and just rub it out, couldn't they? And then stick in another mark. So, like you said, I pressed it in hard. I've done a big hard kick. That'd be hard to get it, you know. Hello. Yeah, it is what it is. But I'm really glad because Yogi said to me, and Yogi, it reminded me, I'm waiting for my boy to come round. And by the way, patio's like, it's done. It's all painted, looking good. You can go and look at my video and have a little look. Just minor things to do now, a bit more cement and a bit more, you know, touching up paint bits, but it's just done really. It's all up, done, ready to rock and roll. I'm glad that's out of the way. I'm glad that's done. Nah, Jono, that's never going to stop. That's never going to stop, mate. It's a lot better than it was, but you know what I mean? I've got the roof up now. I've got the roof. I've got that bit there. You know, but devil knows devil you don't. This ain't a dirty, rotten git. Can't come there and piss up my door, and it goes underneath my lino, and it stinks the ass out the piss. You can't do that no more. But getting that piss up is really hard work. That's why I call it pissy pants, because the thing is that, you know, so it's about stopping the smell now, really. So I've got some Bromex coming. I'm going to push that up and do that. And no, Mr. BB, don't have to be about politics, be about anything. It's nice to have the vote in it. It's nice. I want to learn a little bit about it, a little bit about politics. I'm not really that interested, really, in politics, but I do want to see a change, something different. So yeah, so actually the smell of it's gone. We've cleaned it up a lot. I'm waiting for the Bromex. I'm going to give it another good clean with that. Maybe another paint. Got a lot of paint left over. Yeah. So yeah, it's looking good out there, man. Like a little den, a man's den. I've got one of them beer keg things that you put beers in. So I've got a little table and put that on, plug that in. I've got all different barrels, you know. You know, so yeah, shot all that. Yeah, cheers, Batman, mate. Cheers, Batman. Thank you very much. I'll just be as nice as I can. I don't think, oh, I think you're doing this, doing that. You know, why does everyone here think everything's a fucking conspiracy? I'm my own man, I do my own thing. I come on here and I've done my own thing. And they want to lump you in with all these things and say all these nasty fuck them. Especially people you've known for ages as well. I'm thinking there, fuck it all. You know who ain't. They reveal themselves as being backstabbers. So yeah, sod all that shit. So what are you guys doing anyway? Come on, give me some help here. Who's going to be my first willing participant to jump up here and give me a little chat? Get this ball rolling. I didn't see anyone live, man. Where is everyone? Everyone's not about today. I did look, I see I won't normally go on live if other people are live. You know, if I don't do that, like people that do it live, I don't want to intercede into them, you know. So, you're not an interceder. What have you been doing, Yvonne? Batman, where you been? I ain't seen you for a while anyway. Good to see you, you know. What's that? OTM. Let me see. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll sit that out there. Boy. Look at that after. Yeah, so it's been an eventful day. I'm really glad Yogi said, though. I've got curtains up. Always got my curtains up. And I mean that lovely out though. It's lovely though. It's nice to go out there and be able to sit out on your patio without worrying people throwing things over the balcony and hitting you on the head or water coming down. some where you can just sit and feel comfortable and relax, you know. It doesn't matter what comes down, it's not going to hit me, is it? It's a roof there. And no one's going to be pissing up my door again. I've put the fence up now, no one can get near it. So it's just a matter of time getting the smell to go away, and lovely. It ain't that bad now, the smell for the clean it. It is nice, guys. Really nice. Anyway, I think that was last night we had a pretty eventful night. It was really good. I mean, I did put it in private and take it down, but it was really nice to see a few people that get a few things off their chest, who had things on their mind. It was really nice, and it felt rewarding. You know, you're always welcome. You're in dire straits, but remember, try not to be too open on here, because remember, this is not a safe place. YouTube is not a safe place, unfortunately. There's a lot of nasty people that just want to get people all the time. It's not something I've ever wanted to do. I mean, I don't come on here slagging people off or doing this or doing that. I just come on here for a chat, and that's it. Really, don't want to go at people. Don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that. Let them do their own thing. But I like to have a little community of people, like-minded people with myself, and some people I don't want on here. That's all. That's all. Why can't you have that choice to do that? You know, you should be able to have that choice to do that without anyone getting nasty with you. You know? People do have the choice to start their own little community. Have to rely on other people. Yeah, you know, that's life. Some people gel and some people don't. Oh no, not on my EV. Can't be dealing with all that. So there we go. Yeah, I'm good, Yvonne, sweetie. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm all good. Just rocking, rolling, doing my thing. Oh my god, yeah. All the that's fine. So yeah, my Bluetooth speaker blew today. It's done my head in. Yeah, done my not in man. I can do that. Hold on. Oh, wow. Samfire, Samfire, I'll have a look at that, Batman. I'll have a look at that, mate. I will. I'm trying to eat a little healthier today. I had a big salad earlier with a load of crispy bacon, loads of salad, and a bit of you know, what's that? Wholemeal bread, which is good for diabetes. Nice. What's happening, mate? Well, matter. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. There you go. So yeah, eventful morning. Really weird voting for the first time. Can't believe it. I'm 2 months time. I'm 59 and I've never voted. That's a bit sad, really, isn't it? When you think about it. Yeah, that's how you go. But yeah, no, the time. Better late than never, they say, isn't it? That's the saying. Let's have a drink. Oh, I've been talking for nearly 20 minutes and I ain't had no takers, man. So, let's have a prompt. A little prompt. A little bit of song, yeah, in my life. Remember that song? Little bit of yeah. Wasn't going to let me in because my title of it should have flashed out my emotional support dog tag. It's funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely here at TV. It's not too hot here. I like it like that. Not too sunny, but nice. T-shirt weather, but not boiling. Beautiful. What's that? Ah, that cold pasture and mustard. Okay. Right. Who's that's my managing mod be starting? Yes, remain objective, guys. Be good, my managing mod. That's why I trust you. But yeah, really good day, I think. Overall, got a few things accomplished. So, come on, guys. Let me help you. How's your day been? How's your day been? Yeah, I don't know what to have for dinner, to be honest. What shall I have for dinner? I've got a bit of a ribeye. I think there's one bit of ribeye steak there, but I think I need to do my pork chops. But then that was in the freeze frozen. So I don't hurry up and eat some of the meat I've got in there. You end up having to throw it away and it's a waste of money, that is it. So I might have a little pop through the fridge, see what I've got for dinner. Oh, I've got here. Yeah. Alright, by 11. Oh yeah. What I've ordered this time is pork chop, mashed gravy and veg. That sounds lovely. I think I've got some potatoes as well. Some boiled potatoes. And mash them up. Right, you know I do have. Still got some pie mash there. Oh, got to stop eating that pie mash. Do that all the meat pies. Do that all the meat pies. Again. I got no takers. Where's the normal guys? Right. Let's see. It's pinned, isn't it? Yeah, it's pinned. I know, I'm a boring old fart, and I not easy hosting these lives, especially when you run out of things to do. So I'll talk about sausage casserole. Yeah, that's right. I haven't made a casserole for ages. I don't know if I've got all the stuff out there to do a casserole, or even the pans, really. Oh, yes, I have. I've got a bloody crock pot, and I have this casserole in that. Or stew. Could do that. We shall have a look later. A load of chopped, a load of potatoes, a load of veg, a few octo cubes, and just let it rock and roll, couldn't I? That sounds like a plan. Bit of black beer and fish pot pan. Yeah, it's nice when I fry up. To be honest, I don't like too much of that black pudding. You get a little bit and it's done nice and crispy. Let's have it well cooked, that stuff. And it's nice. Oi, Grim! What happening, son? Hope you're alright. Hope you're cool, hope you're good. Long time no see. Hey, Cream, yeah. Alright, boy, you sit there. So nice to have it all done. It's really cool when you walk out from the outside, it's really cool, man. Catch you later, Batman, Mike. God bless you. I can't think of all what to say, but I need to cook some food for later. Look at that size of that, really. Hello, William. Hello, mate. Hope you're alright. Hope cool. Hope good. Hope you are fine. you can take it. I need some of the regulars to pop up, jump up, talk to me. Let's have a look here. Oh, I'll get it now. Oh, spot on, brother. Have a give me a minute, guys. Go. Lovely jubbly. So, have a look. Farmer Floyd, hello, mate. What's happening, son? I hope you're well. Yeah, just talking. What an eventful day. Oh, I can't believe it. First time vote. No one was hardly there. I was sat there for a little while, watched. It was really not really busy at all. I don't think many people vote, do they? So almighty bad. Go on, son. I hope you're well. Yeah, it just shows you not many people do it, do they? Go on. Yeah, and that case, proper foodie. Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought there was going to be a queue when I got there. And by the time I got up there and done mine, no one really was coming in. It was really slow. I think everyone just thinks, what's the point? What's the point? They're all the same. Yeah, you got to do it. Yep, me too, Sir Mighty Buzz. I've done that. I've done a bit of reform. I want to see something different as well. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but hopefully it will. You never know. Might be a landslide. It may be a landslide, boys. All right. I cannot think of niche to say. Absolute niche. Which I'm going to just go mad if I'm going to be, or which I don't do. So there you go. Apparently, you. Fake hope, right? Like that. Humorous movie. Well, I don't know. There you go. Let's have a look. That. I should have rejected, but there you go. Okay. Where is this? Oh, I think yeah, let's have a look. Right, that's not the one. Hold up. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find something. There you go. Let's have a look here. Right. Did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? It had great food, but no atmosphere. Oh, come on, man. Come on, that's bad. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Oh god, this is really gonna bore you guys. I'm gonna bore you to tears. What do dentists call their x-rays? Come on guys, what do dentists call their x-rays? They call them x-rays. Toothpicks. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing, it just waved. Come on. No, don't be silly. Don't be silly, nigga. Don't be silly. Why? I'm not a racist, brother. You ain't gonna throw that one at me, bro. Why do ducks have feathers to cover their butt cracks? Yeah, yeah. I just want something new in power. And if people don't like that, then what can I do, man? What can I do? Why does a joke become a dad's joke when it becomes apparent? Why did the bullet end up losing his job? He got fired. That's mad. He got fired. How do you measure a snake in inches? They don't have feet. Oh man. We see, Niggy. I don't know what it is, but I really think something needs to change in this country. It's not not what I envisaged when I was young to grow up and see. I think something does need to change. And like you said, they're only just conservatives, aren't they? Conservative. Okay. I would have voted conservative otherwise. Did you wear a white pillowcase to wear on your head? Right. No. I should have done. I should have gone up there with a white pillowcase on me head. You know, said, give me a vote. Let me vote. Big up, no matter. Go on, son. Well, whatever they do or whatever they don't, doesn't matter what vote they get or what vote they don't get. You know, if it's just, you said to me, it's just conservative. I looked through it and I thought to myself, you know what? Labour have messed up. Conservative have messed up. Let's see something new. I don't know enough about politics to understand, but we'll see. And if you know, you can only, if you've made a mistake, you've made a mistake. With what you've done, you can only and you can change your vote next time, can't you? I'll try and look into it more and learn a bit more about politics. But the truth is, I don't know nothing about it. But I do like what they were saying more than anyone else. Conservatives was giving me the same old shit. Labour give the same old shit, and I'm definitely not going to vote Labour. They're too weak, I think. My dad would kill me. He was staunch Labour. You know, and the only people that have ever really done anything for me who have been in power actually was the Conservatives. I thought to myself, who never helped me in this? And they helped me get into a new place. They helped me do this. They helped me get into rehab. You know, and I thought it wasn't them. I would have got no inheritance. So I thought, yeah, I'll go Conservative. But then when I saw this reform, I thought that's new. That's something new. Go for that. So let's see. We'll see. Time will tell, won't it? But to be honest, I don't even think they're going to get anywhere. So it's even a waste of time talking about it, isn't it? As a scarecrow, people say I'm outstanding in my field. But hey, it's in my genes. That's supposed to be a joke. Big up, Tom T. What's happening, mate? And, go on, son. So I don't know what's going on with this politics thing. I just know I went in there and I got a pencil and I ticked a box. Let's see what happens. What's the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer? The taste, mostly. What's that supposed to mean? Oh my god, these jokes are cornier and cornier. Come on, guys, you need to jump up here and have a chat, mate. Clooney says I'll direct. DiCaprio says I'll act. The Courtney says I'll write. I'll write. I'll write. Now, what is that supposed to mean? It's supposed to be jokes. You're gonna hang me in a minute, ain't you? Where's that man? Niggy. Come up, Niggy, man. Come talk to me. My brother. Yeah, JJ proposed to make me Prime Minister. I, will stop some few things, but everyone will have pie mash every day and loads of money, and I will rehouse everyone instantly. You know, I will care less what nationality you are. If you're here legally, and it ain't all over cobblers, you will be rehoused instantly. No illegal stuff. Got enough criminals here already, haven't we? Don't you think? Yeah, like I said, politics ain't my thing. Let me have a look, yeah. Let me have a look, yeah. How many tickles does it take to get in an octopus? Oh yeah, how many tickles does it take to get an octopus to laugh? 10 tickles. What the bloody hell is that supposed to mean? Oh guys, sorry. I've been waiting. Sorry, I'm fucking reading poems. I've got my guys here.
Hey guys,
What's happening, lad?
how you
Hey,
getting, my
JJ.
brother?
Hey, Niggy.
From another
Bada.
mother. Yeah, innit? Loads of old blokes talking shit. Hello, Nomad. Beep, beep.
How you doing, Niggy?
I'm all right, mate. Who says I've got a cob on? Hang on, Mr. Beautiful Blues says Niggy got a cob on him. Cheer up, Niggy. Up you been? What about that then? Do I look like I've got a cob on?
Yeah, you look miserable as sin.
That's my dog.
My patio's done, then all the work's done on my patio. Well, loads of work.
Oh, fantastic. What you got left to
Couldn't
do?
believe it. You know that Bluetooth thing I had working, all nice and lovely, and it was doing music, and then, like an idiot, I went and messed about with a plug and blew it.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've just
Not your
new.
Timu special.
Yeah. Well, it's an eBay special, but the same thing, really. I've just ordered another 2 of them. I've got one that's got a fan on it coming, and another lead. I think it needs a better lead.
Jojo, you do turn these things off at night, don't you? Not just, you don't leave them go.
Yeah, I turn them off and stuff.
If it comes from China. I tend to turn anything off that comes from China.
Yeah, you've got to turn them off, man. But the thing is, it's got a remote control to turn it off. But what I've done, I tried to turn it off from the power lead.
Yeah.
And it blew it.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I should have just left it alone. It was all working lovely, and I was turning it on and off with the remote, and it was all working lovely. Then I go and turn it off from the power lead.
I can't even count the number of times I've wrecked stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's almost right. I'll just bang, and out comes the smoke fairy.
Yep.
She's
the other day as well. With me drill, I've got a Black & Decker drill, and I couldn't put this thing in, to mix the cement. So what do I do? I put the thing in the top, I get an hammer and I smash it in. But what it done, when I went doing the cement thing, after about 10 seconds, it blew it and blew all the plugs in my ass.
Fantastic. Remind me not to lend you any of my tools, JJ.
Yes, I'm not. Yeah. I'm horrible. If in doubt, smash it. That's my philosophy. If in doubt, smash it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pick up Paul, Dad. Good to see you, pal.
Who we got here?
Great.
All done, Graham, Yvonne.
And Mr. Beautiful Blues. No, I'm in a wonderful mood today, mate. Hooray! We're going to have a Labour government. Going to have a Labour
every day. You know, that really put me off,
What?
Every single day. And they even come knocking on my door saying, Labour, Labour, Labour. They really campaigned. They're really campaigning hard in Arlo.
Oh, yeah? Who's your...
No other people knocked on my door, but every single day, someone knock on my door saying, are you going to vote Labour and all this? I go away. I said, well, you go away. You've been here every day. I've told you no yesterday. What are you doing it again?
Oh, you should give them the vote just for trying, JJ.
Nah, I'm not Labour. No way on this two men.
Graham Alexander says he ordered off Wish. It took 2 months to arrive. It's a bloody joke. Mate, I love that part of it. Parcels come and I have no clue what's in them. I love it. It's like Christmas.
By the time you get it, you forgot you ordered it, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what the hell's this then?
That's Wish. You know that Wish? That's the one that got me severely nicked, man.
Is that?
Yeah, that's the one that got me up in the dock. Nearly got the 10 years over that stupid app.
Wow.
It weren't that. It obviously it's me. But the thing is, when you're getting a thing saying April Fool's Day joke, yeah, and you buy it, and it was bottles of, and it ended up being bottles of CS gas and bloody stun guns.
What?
Yes, that's what came. Bottles of CS gas and stun guns. Got bloody raided over it.
Your street.
And the advertisement was a April Fool's Day joke. I thought it was like that game, you know, that was
Nice.
you know, a silly little electric game, something that electrocutes you as a joke. So I bought them and I stunned myself with it in the leg and nearly knocked me spark out. They was real stun guns and the little bottles of CS gas.
Tried it on you? Did you? Hang on. Rewind. Yeah. Did you say you tried it on yourself?
Yeah, I did. Jokes. I'd done it on my leg, fell on the floor, had a fit and shit myself. That's exactly what my bloody that's exactly what my bloody nephew was doing.
Bloody hell.
He's a military policeman as well, right? At the time, he ain't now, but he was then a military policeman. He's laughing his head off. What are you doing laughing? I thought this was a joke. I said, don't you do it. He was going to do it on his own leg. I said, I won't if I was you. Yeah, he nearly killed me in the bloody thing. Next day, got raided, and I was up in the dock when I fucking looking at 10 years in jail for firearms offences.
No, fuck.
Yeah, that's no.
Well, did they know they'd been posted to you or something?
Yeah, because it comes through. It got flagged when it come through. But it wasn't that the flag. It was these flick knives I ordered.
Yeah. Hey, dog bar.
Then they looked through everything and found all the stuff. You know. Bastards. Yeah. All right, what's happening, son? Yeah, big up, son. Big up, everyone. Hope everyone's fine.
So I made a bit of progress with my ring.
Yeah, go on, mate.
I'll show you now. I made a little bit of progress. I managed to turn it, and it's starting to look ring shaped now. Oops.
That looks decent, man.
Got a nice sound to it as well.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
buy some gold and do it with gold. Make me a gold ring. I'll buy it off you.
Yeah, it's still a bit wobbly, but it's I mean it's about halfway done. Yeah, I managed to get the writing off by hammering, so it's gonna look all right, you know. But
what is that you got, Niggy?
Eh?
What is that you got?
So it was a £2 coin I found with the centre missing. So I'm making a ring out of it. You can see. So it came off. The thing came off. The coin came out. I mean, the coin was out, and it was like a flat washer shape. But I've had that little anvil of mine, and I've turned it to 90 degrees, so it's a ring shape now. And all I have to do now really is to finish shaping it. Find one of those ring things, a metal ring thing, to get it round and shaped up, and it should make a really nice ring, you know. Yeah. It's nice metal, this stuff. It's brass and something, I can't remember.
Brass and copper, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah. Well, brass.
Have you got a magnet? Is it magnetic?
No, £2 coin. Oh, actually, it's very slightly.
Yeah, because they do have. Because I thought that.
Oh, no, it's not
magnetic.
Really no, it's not magnetic.
Coins are magnetic.
Yeah, these ones. No, but there you go.
It's a little bit of the that was on it would have probably been magnetic, because I thought pennies wasn't as well, but pennies are.
It's gone from looking like that to looking like that.
Yeah, that's great, man. I think that's really clever, aren't they?
So yeah,
they got the American flags out every day because it's obviously Independence Day.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Fourth of July, isn't it?
Yeah, you see it like I've passed a lot of this, like crane companies. They got cranes out with the flags hanging on you. Wow. They're celebrating getting rid of us, and I'm celebrating because I'm still here.
They point and jeer at you if they see your flag today.
I know. It's like when you put up. I got pulled in the agricultural center. Florida's one of the. I think it's the only place in this country that not only do they have way stations, a mile after that they have agricultural stations, because they don't like animals. They want to know what animal, what seed, what anything is coming into this state, because obviously it's got a massive problem with like snakes down in the Everglades, things like that. They're trying to control what's coming in and out of you.
Yeah.
But it's funny because when you pull up there, they look at you, and the lady was just sniggering a bit because you see the flag on the side of my truck. And I swear, it's just funny, you know. And you get like, you just imagine some of these drivers, going past you, looking at you because it's so blatantly obvious. You know, you don't want to see a British flag on a day like this, you know. But I don't mind advertising the fact.
Independence Day. Change it to the George Cross.
Yeah, I might, like I said, I might get a big wrap put on this truck anyway, just to it'll take some of the darkness out of it. So,
no, I don't care. I'd always have a black truck or a black car. I love black cars and such.
Yeah, it's just all
the dirt. Yeah.
I mean, it's just gone over 30 degrees at the moment, and I'm only 11:15 in the morning.
Yeah, but when you're inside and you've got air conditioning, you don't feel the heat, yeah?
You get the heat. I mean, as soon as I turn this engine off, within seconds, you start feeling the heat coming in here.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was weird as well. When I crossed into Florida, I didn't know that I'm because with Florida, you see a lot of signs by the side of the road, a lot of advertisement for guns, gators, all that sort of stuff like that. And I went past one sign and it said, remember Florida law that you can drop I mean, literally, if you've had a kid, you can drop it off. If you don't want it, you can drop it off at the fire station. I thought, my God.
What?
And it won't be any. Yeah, they do that here in Florida, like the fire stations, which is also paramedic, those guys.
Yeah.
Basically, if you've had a kid, when I say an unwanted kid, everybody wants their kids, but unfortunately, some people don't.
Yeah, no, not everybody. Yeah.
And unfortunately, yes, you can leave it outside a fire station, and they will rehome that kid, baby, whatever.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They just leave the baby tied up like you would tie a dog up at back the dog don't.
Well, literally in a cot or whatever, and they'll drive off because you hear it every now and then here, like a baby left at a hospital doorway or a baby left at the fire station, you know.
Wow, that's fucking.
I mean, it's wild for any of that to happen, but unfortunately, it does happen. And
it does. Yeah, you've got to be in a hell of a state to drop your kid off like that and hope somebody else will look after it. Gee, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the kid's obviously going to get a better life in theory because but it's. Yeah. You don't know what it's coming from if somebody can give up a child that easily.
Yeah.
Maybe
they might looking at easily. Who knows what they've struggled with there?
Right. I mean, maybe it's despair to them or whatever. But I've just never seen that sign. So I'm reading all these signs.
Yeah.
Jack and Jill. There's a lot of sex shops here. A lot of these sex shops.
Adults. Yeah.
Flea market.
Where are we? Florida. Yeah. Florida.
Yeah, let me kick it sideways a bit. And Tom and Jerry airboat rides. No, I mean it's certain parts of Florida, like when the kiddies, when they pass out of college or whatever they call it, university, that sort of stuff. They'll have like big piss ups. Excuse my French, the ladies, but they will have big piss ups on the beaches and stuff. On certain ones like Panama City, Tampa, where I'm going, you just get to find out where certain areas are for certain types of age limits, you know. Even though you're not allowed to drink on like the beaches in theory, but you can get around it. But coppers are up and down here on those little like buggy things, checking, you know.
Oh yeah.
But hold on, let me turn it back to the road. I was trying to stop somewhere because there's a lot of this French moss here, and I know people have said it before. Like you see it in like the creepy horror films and stuff. I think it's
really
cool.
I thought it was Spanish moss, but there you go. Yeah,
Spanish moss. Sorry, but I think it's really cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And I've passed some trees that have got it hanging big time, but it's just
beautiful
bits and bobs. Yeah, I mean Georgia's like got it real good. Like if you go to Jacko Island, you'll see that the whole place is covered in that sort of Spanish moss.
I think that's really nice, really smart, and really cool.
Yeah, You can see it on the end of like some of these, like that one there, where it's just dangling off the tree.
Yeah. Oh wow. Go on.
I'm going to be stopping at like the customer's place in about an hour and a half. I'm not sure whether they got any of the trees around them, but
Shall
if
we
they
have a
have,
look?
I can. Yeah, if they have, I can show you them. But it does look smart when you get up close, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I see it in the movies and that, and it's just beautiful. Just really sets the scene, doesn't it? Really sets the. What's the word? Ambiance. Shall we go ambiance?
That's the one.
The ambiance.
Ambiance, my friend. We like a little ambiance.
Oh, and the palm trees. You see a lot of palm trees there. Always putting in, because palm trees are a lot more robust in storms.
Well, they bend, don't they?
Yeah, whereas the big trees come straight down. But that's why they put a lot of palm trees everywhere.
Ah, right. Windbreak palm trees.
Yeah, it would take a lot to take out a palm tree. It'll bust off some of the leaves and stuff, but it takes a lot to take out a palm tree.
Yeah.
Do they use palm trees for anything like building and all that?
No, it's more of a. I mean, because obviously they suck up water. You'll see it more in. Get over, truck. Ooh, get over. It's more in like swampy or stuff like that. I mean, they use it for. I'm sorry, I can smell smoke. I can see smoke coming out of those trees because it's hot. I don't think it's going to take much for a fire today.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they'll use them in different bits, but like swamp stuff like that, because they can suck up so much water. You tend to see that as well. I mean, like most trees will suck up water every time they. This is why I don't understand why George has taken out so many trees, because when they take them out, all you can see is huge swampy areas, just like, it's just turned into mud and water and everything because they're taking the trees away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a balance, isn't it, that you really shouldn't fuck with.
Yeah, and somebody's really messed up in Georgia, and it looks horrible because you start seeing. Yeah. I mean, God, some of these people have lost all their quiet from the roads and stuff like that, because now suddenly you're exposed to the motorways and everything. And before you had all these trees in the way, so you had your own little shelter. Now I'd imagine there's a lot of peeved off people with that,
Yeah.
Where they've lost all their privacy.
So we're gonna have a Labour government. Gonna have a Labour government. I wrote that song on the cuff, off the cuff, right there, right then.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I absolutely wouldn't have guessed that.
I understand that, but
But what lollies do you think I should get? Celerio, yeah? Celerio.
Oh, did you see those?
I forgot which ones they do.
Did you see those ones that Maria put me onto out the co-op? Those Magnum, the pink Magnums.
Yeah,
Michelle.
I'm going to get Magnum though.
Yeah, Michelle put me onto it. Yeah, pink Magnums with they got that popping stuff on the outside, so stuff that pops on you. So they were just 100% gorgeous. I'll go and get some more of them this afternoon. My grandkids are coming this afternoon. Woo!
That's like that was it space dust or something where it like just goes off in your mouth?
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Pistachio ice cream. What's that?
Pistachio's a nut. It's a really nice nut. The one they usually sell it with the.
I bought Magnum ice cream sticks Euphoria Pink.
Yeah.
One you had called Euphoria Pink Lemonade. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the very one. They are.
They're really nice. And they're really badly sugary though.
Yeah. We don't talk about that, JJ. You know that. Torbs isn't here, is he? Took in by two.
He was talking about going on one of these audit things today, wasn't he?
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, good luck.
I believe.
I've
seen his missus.
Sun Love and White Chocolate Mango. Oh, that looks nice. Too dear.
Oh, yeah.
He might do an audit today. He might.
That's what he was talking about, wasn't it? A couple of days back.
Okay.
Caramel, like that.
Well, yeah, well, good luck to him. Let's hope he doesn't get punched.
So,
There's always the chance, isn't there? No, man. There's always a fair chance you can get punched doing that
yeah, they
game.
kick off a bit.
Get a big old payout for that, wasn't he, with a copper punch?
Oh, yeah. So,
That
I need to file that
I'm gonna have you go out today, though. It's voting day, isn't it?
I need to sand that bit and file that
It's Independence Day.
bit. Hey! Is that why the road's so busy, Nomad?
Yeah. I thought it'd be a bit quieter than this because I thought they would already be at their destinations, but
Yeah.
everybody's piling somewhere because they're obviously going to get legless and eat a bunch. And then you hear all the fireworks and guns because it's a big problem with the guns because people like to fire their guns up in the air, the bullets up in the air.
Yeah.
And that's when people start getting hit because any bullet that goes up must come down.
Fucking idiots. I mean, imagine you could be half a mile away and not even know the shot had been fired.
Right.
And you could twat it in the head.
Yeah, every now and then you'll hear people have hit by it, Atlanta, I know Atlanta's at it. I mean, they do obviously warn people to watch, and they try to stop them, but people like to celebrate by firing guns.
Yeah. Oh, mate, what a country. Guns everywhere.
Hold on, am I going to get called in?
Smoke. What if I get smoked for and smoked bacon?
No, I've got cleared.
Smoky dicker.
This is the only.
Yeah, I'm smoked as well. I'll get that.
Come on, away from there. Stop it. Looks like you're begging you, don't. What? No.
This is like the only state that doesn't seem to shut down because even DOT is still open, even today. Other states are shut down, but these guys are all the way stations.
The roads don't seem like to be as usual, do they?
I mean, this is like the main artery to go down to all the way down to Miami.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm only going to Tampa. But this is a main road for that. This is the I-75, which is like the M3. So it's a main.
Oh, he's fallen off the world again. It's that flat Earth, isn't it? He's gone right off the edge. Whee! Just like that. He's just
having like stuff on the beach.
He's back.
What happened there, Nomad?
Say again.
You went missing, then jumped back up on yourself. I didn't even have to put you on.
I don't know. Sometimes the interference, you'll get odd interference here. If I get knocked off for a while, that'll be because my mother's contacted me through Zoom. Yeah. She knocks out whenever I'm on something, she knocks me phone out. I don't know how you can do that unless you go to. I was trying to read about it. I think I have to put my phone in like airplane mode or whatever. Then I think nobody can contact my phone. I think.
Right.
Tech ain't my thing.
Yeah, airplane mode. It does. It stops it.
Yeah, I should have put that on before I went on it.
Stops airplanes crashing, doesn't it? Apparently.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like when I go past Atlanta Airport, suddenly my phone goes daft. You just lose all reception while you're going round it, and then it'll come back up.
Yeah,
so
they're just belting out massively strong signals, aren't they? It's just swamping everything.
Yeah, there's another.
Do they still make you turn your mobile off if you go into a hospital?
Into a where?
Into a hospital. JJ, you've been recently.
I don't get
and turn mine off.
No, they don't turn them off. Do you remember?
I think you are supposed to turn them off if you're near X-rays and things like that, and anywhere like that.
It doesn't do it.
No one asked me to turn mine off. I didn't see any sign.
Yeah, they don't affect anything anyway. Nurses are sat there playing with their phones all fucking day.
Oh, they did when I went in for the thingy bit, though. The X-rays and all that, and the thing.
No, mate, yeah, take everything off you, don't
they? They turn them off then. Yeah, they did then.
Right.
And I have to go in the machine as well. This machine, these things go ding it. That makes funny. Oh, it's horrible. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
There's
did then.
I just read another one. There's a sex shop superstore down there, so it's even bigger than normal.
Even bigger than normal.
A superstore. Good God.
Sex shop. Even
I see
bigger
a lot-
than normal.
Yeah, I see a lot of barbecue places and seafood places.
Oh,
Couple of gun places.
seafood and guns, beer and guns, seafood, beer and guns. Happy days.
Oh yeah, got the phantom.
God, I'm so glad I didn't grow up around guns.
Well, like I say, if I go to that gun range next month, I'll video it for you, JJ.
Yeah, definitely do that.
I'll just send it to you through what I've been sending you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vonda, it's your phones that keep you entertained. And then they go, up here, you must turn your thing off. Don't you? It's just been silly billies.
Casinos.
I've never heard of a machine being affected by a mobile phone yet. I don't know. No machine.
I think I've had more times though where I've gone to a chemical plant and we can't have electronics on than
Right.
I've ever. I've never been told in the hospital. And this car on the right is not going to let that truck in. What a dork!
Oh, yeah.
You can see him indicating, but he's racing up because he doesn't want him to pull in front of him. Go on, then, driver.
Go on, son. Go on, son. How you go?
Yeah.
Get away.
Get away. We're British. Come on.
Oh no, I've got a Martin.
No, we are.
The truck in the middle in front of me. That's the only truck that's ever hit me. Not that particular truck, but that company.
Right. Fucking watch them.
It was the one time that I was parked at a truck stop facing the other way, and thank God I did, because it just ripped the rear end of the trailer off instead of my truck.
Ooh. Fuck.
I just bought 18 items, right? Listen to this. 18 items. The amount of money shopping comes with it. Unbelievable. 50 odd quid.
So scary, isn't it, mate?
When
Every
you
time
talk
I
about
shop,
shopping. Jesus.
yes, Rick, that niggy guy is on the panel. I hope you're entertained.
Are you entertained?
It's scary, isn't it? Every time you go to the shop now, something's gone up in your list.
See, look at this truck sat in the middle lane. There's nothing in front of him. Let me just give him a wave.
You're going up and wow, what a div.
Hold on.
Niggy, go vote for reform. Yeah. Not well, I've got a hole in my bum, Rick. You know that. Do. Ow, my
Oh, accepted. Wicked. Lovely jubbly. It's on its way, lad.
See a lot of that today. Little boats being taken. Obviously, people are going to be out there screaming around in boats and stuff. Except for that person's brought their settee as well.
Yeah.
But now you'll see a lot of people out in boats just taking tons of booze out there and stuff. That's where you get all the problems. Because you can still get done for DUI in a boat.
Oh no.
Tom T,
Yeah.
hello guys, welcome.
Okay, so you've got to take a thingy drive with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, they'll nick you. They'll nick you whether you're on the land or in a boat.
Free, they have got a lot of laws, haven't they?
Yeah, they're big swamp boats. You can go on a big swamp boats. Go see gators.
Gators. Go shoot some gators with a handgun.
No, you can't shoot them with that. That's just a airboat. Just so you can see them. You can't be shooting them. There's like a hunting season, I think, for those things. There's that adult superstore, and it's even got semi-truck parking.
You can park a semi there.
they do like you. A lot of these sex shops, they do like truck drivers park. They leave areas so the truck drivers can park there because they like to know that there's people around. Because generally truck drivers are loaded, with guns.
They think you're lonely, don't they? They think you're sad and lonely.
I don't know. They like the idea because the permit drivers have got guns in their trucks. So if anything kicks off, at least they've got a bit of security outside,
Yeah,
but
you have
I'm
to
sure some of these guys go in there.
The alligators, don't you?
They have.
So what?
Yeah, I mean, they don't have hunting season, but they
Yeah,
got to
you have
shoot
to
them
have
like.
hunting season. You've got to have a license. You have to, if you shoot them, you've got to put these clip things on them as well to show that you're
Yeah.
Right.
shot them legally. Otherwise, you're getting a lot of trouble, mate. They put you in jail out there.
Yeah, because
Because
that's
it's like
their way of
poaching, isn't it? You've
controlling
got
that.
to pay for it. If you do it
Yeah.
illegally, it's poaching, you know. And because it's meat to them, they sell the alligators as meat things, and people that make shoes out of it and all that. So if you're doing it and you're not doing it with a license, then you're hunting illegally. You're poaching in America, and they do put you in jail for that out there. I've looked into it.
You know.
Oh yeah, you cannot. Well, I suppose you could kill it if one was trying to kill you. You know,
Well, the idea is that you run away, I suppose. Yeah.
would you go near them, Niggy? You go near them things. These people are mad. Have you seen them? They try and fight them on YouTube. One goes up, and goes, "Yeah," and they grab hold of their legs, nearly bite their legs off. They wonder why their legs need a bit off, and then
They
go
twist
to the
and twist
alligator.
and twist and twist till whatever it
Yeah.
is comes off. Yeah.
What fool idiot goes up to an alligator and wants to have a fight with it and gives it a little bit?
Or puts his head in its mouth.
What? Have you seen that? The guy that done it and it nearly bit his head off.
Yeah. Yeah. So his head-
And then he just bit my head off. Well, yeah.
So it's flexing on it. It had his head in his mouth and it was just
the one.
squeezing down. You could see his head changing shape, couldn't you?
And
It's
it's
like,
like, why
oh,
did they do that? Well, you've just put your head in an alligator's mouth, an animal that acts on instinct. They
yeah.
don't know nothing about love and all that shit. They're not like a dog that loves you a bit. Even dogs can turn on you. We're
And
talking an alligator.
Yet they make such caring parents as well, don't they?
Well, I wouldn't like to be have an alligator as a parent.
I don't want an alligator as a dad.
Yeah, I don't want a gator as a parent. Let me open this window a bit more. It's a bit hot.
That's too
It's
noisy.
alligators, lad. Oh,
Right, hour away now. I'm sunbathing this afternoon. Still that deck chair out.
Go on.
I'm good.
Beer, you got your coolies.
Yep.
Oh, you're off the beer, aren't you?
I'm gonna be.
My apologies.
I'm gonna be grilling outside. I got shrimp for dinner, steak for tea.
Oh, get in, mate.
So I'm cooking outside.
Uh-huh.
I'm having pineapple tonight, sorry.
So have you got a favourite pop now?
Have I got a what?
A favourite pop? Brand of pop to drink? Or you're not just a Gatorade guy, are you?
That's all I'm drinking now is Gatorade and water
Yeah.
and coffee.
Great.
Coffee. Odd days of coffee or tea.
Right.
Predominantly tea, but I mean, like this morning I had a cup of coffee. I may not drink coffee in for a couple of days. I used to be
Right.
like, I used to love coffee, couldn't stand tea. But
Okay.
being here, I like to drink tea.
I
Especially
thought you get like the best cups of coffee in America because they kind of
If you're-
specialize in it.
yeah, I mean, if you're seriously into coffee, yeah, they got like even the truck stop I go to, they'll have like 8 different varieties. 8 different varieties of coffee from like normal sort of like weaker stuff, which is what I like, up to some really strong stuff.
Yeah.
And then they do cold coffee, like iced coffee,
Okay.
and they do a whole bunch of other things. But I just,
Cool.
I like normal coffee. I don't like strong,
Right. Yeah.
But
What
I'm
do they
using
call
on
that when you
average,
get it in a coffee in a tiny cup and it's immensely strong? What coffee is that? You just get a
Oh.
small cup of it and it's a real
Yeah,
fucking strong.
That's
hit.
That's Colombian, isn't it? Isn't it Colombian or something like that?
I don't know. But I had one of them. I could feel it in my hair and I was buzzing. Yeah, I could feel it all in my hair and along my scalp and everything.
It's like a
buzzing off
toy
coffee.
cup, isn't it? It's like a little mini thing.
That's it. Yeah, and it's a gritty fucking flavor, gritty coffee. Yeah, it's like a shot. My gosh, is that an espresso?
Something like that.
Ah, well done. Optical
Right.
tea. An espresso. Oh gosh, it was so strong. Coffee with carnation cream. Coffee with carnation cream. Is that like carnation milk? You mean?
Yeah, that's that evaporated milk, isn't it? Carnation.
I think that's
That's
what
what I use, carnation and condensed when I have coffee. Condensed
Yeah.
milk, because it's got sugar, yeah, but the thing is, it's not a couple of sugars when they have that
It's
stuff.
very
It's
sweet,
sugar.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Very
it's very
thick.
sweet. But I only
Yeah.
have a little tiny bit of that, just to take the edge off of, the edge off, and then I put carnation milk, and I put a little bit of normal milk, coffee, and then I spray cream on the top of it with a little bit of hot chocolate as well on the top, tiny bit, and that's nice.
Oh, well,
And you can ask Paul and Mel. They've had coffees at my place. They reckon they're the best coffees they've ever had.
lovely.
Well, I should have been a Yankee man, and I should have been an American. You know what I mean? Because I make the best coffee. Yeah, you don't have to be a Yankee to make coffee like me.
Alrighty. Carnation milk's not a thing you see often up in this part of the world.
Well, I think we should take back our America.
Do you still get evaporated milk in pint bottles? They used to deliver it, didn't they, in pint bottles? Oh, sterile. Steri. So what's the difference between evaporated and steri? Anyone?
Don't know.
I ain't got a clue. No.
Oh, Rick, you've been the expert so far, I think. Who had it?
All
No,
I know is I like the carnation,
Cool.
the condensed.
in a
You
can.
put your condensed. I'll tell you what. You make carrot juice right with condensed milk, and it is beautiful. You get carrots, loads and loads of carrots, and you grate them down into nothing, and then you put them in just a little bit of water, and you put them in a towel, and you squeeze out all the juice, yeah. And you
Yeah.
squeeze the juice until all that carrot juice comes out, and then you put a little bit of condensed milk, a little bit of carnation, mix it up. What a lovely drink that is! It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to do it in jail when I was in Orange. We used to go to Orange Bay, picking carrots and all that, so we could get all the veg, and then come back to the on the decap for a little while at the end of my sentence. Yeah, and then we used to make condensed milk and stuff like that. Here we go. Go on, my son. What's that?
Yeah, how we doing? Yes,
Hello,
Mr. Burke.
Jamie.
That's
Hey,
welcome,
man.
mate.
Good afternoon,
How are
Jamie.
you?
I'm not
Oh,
too bad. Not
I've been
too
looking to see if you had a time slot booked, Jamie.
It won't let me go live. It won't let me do it.
Why?
What?
It's because of that strike. I set them lives up. I clicked it. What I did about 2 hours ago, I clicked go live, and I just put a banner on. Live will start at 9 because I was just itching to find out all day.
Right.
And, StreamYard goes live, but on YouTube it just stays dead. So it's a 7-day ban for that strike.
Got
That
a
banner.
7-day ban. Yeah, that happened to me for putting up something once. I got a 7-day, and the next time I got a 2-week one.
Putting that.
Just
Oh,
putting up a silly video of these kids. Like when I was a kid, I used to have roller skates. Used to hang on to the back of buses, yeah. And I saw one. I said, "Oh," and I put up a silly guy thinking it was harmless. And I used to do this when I was a kid, and they struck me straight away. 7-day ban. Boom, like that.
gee, good. Any way around it, Jamie? Anything we could do?
No, you can't.
I'm
You've got to wait.
trying. I mean, he wants to punish, and why he would want to punish for that makes no sense. It were a goddamn promotion video asking
Yeah,
I
people
know
to.
you. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You were promoting him. I don't get it.
We were promoting a promotion video,
Why?
and it makes no sense.
Why?
Makes no sense.
No,
I mean,
doesn't.
it'll make sense if he's doing a political live tonight. That'd make sense. We'll see what happens.
When you retract it, and you get, and you. I don't.
I'm just talking to YouTube now. There might be a way to do a counter. I'm trying to negotiate to do a counter and get the live access back up. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying. I'm just waiting for a reply.
Sorry about it, Tony, mate. It seems to be a lot of people talking on us lately, don't they, mate?
Madness, mate. It's opened my eyes to just not being able to form very
I will
good.
never have another. Never. When after what just happened to do, no one will ever play anything on here again. I'm not having none of
It's
it.
not fair, is it? It's not right.
No,
It's
it
not
isn't.
fair. It's
No,
not
it's
right.
definitely Bannerman, Evie. We know it's definitely Bannerman. He's ignoring everything and everyone. I've emailed him. Other auditors have emailed him. Other people's reached out to him on Discord. He's ignoring everyone.
Me.
It makes you wonder what his motives are, because it's like he's obviously doesn't want to be a part of the auditing community, does he? Because he's ostracizing himself anyway by doing this. When I
remember
the
the
last
first
time I
time I ever went. the first time I ever went out nomadic, we detoured to meet Bannerman. But this one 2 years ago when he were getting into it, he wanted to meet up. Yeah, no problem. We met him.
Exactly.
We went, he jumped on a panel a few months ago. Can I share this video? Yep, no problem, And then all of
Oh,
a sudden
wow.
he gets a few videos that get a few thousand views and it seems to have changed him. That's all I can think.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I know, Mr. D.
Well,
mate.
that's crazy. Nuts,
We
isn't it?
did. Oh.
You don't need permission.
Correct community, Joe, man.
If you look at the YouTube rules, right, it clearly says in a big box you must consider fair use before you put in this claim, and
Mhm.
and even he knows that. Well, we'll see, won't we? Because I'll counter it and we'll see who wins. But it doesn't help now. The reason he's gone for a strike, he had the option to resolve it amicably. Say, Jamie, I didn't appreciate that. I'd apologise. It would have been no problem. Why he would
Right.
need to is ridiculous. Unless, like you say, nomadic, there's a hidden, an ulterior motive behind it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, because it doesn't come across as his heart is in truly into this, because the community would you're all on that same.
Well,
you
it
know,
doesn't look like he's about the cause. If he's all about,
right. That's what I'm
you know
getting
what I
at.
mean?
Yeah.
And also copyright asks you to consider if it's so it says it's his content. Well, he filmed the content in a public view of other people, so
Right.
that has to be considered as well. He's not gone out and made that content; he's filmed it in public, and that's covered as well. But all we can do is mobilise and cover the content ourselves. Because if we can't share it and watch it, then what we'll do is we'll cover it ourselves. And I'm going to live stream it. A couple of auditors are going to make a video. We've got a few accounts in all them groups, where the rapid response groups and things. So we'll just cover it ourselves. I believe he doesn't want the association anymore. He wants to move away, and
Right.
I think this is just going to encourage people to cover it. Well, it's going to encourage me. It's going to change my channel because you'll see my face on Bannerman's video 100%. Because if he's ignoring all emails, I'll put the questions to him, on his video, and he can upload it. I'm not bothered.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do. He's motivated me, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it just seems to me you're being made a target or someone's got to him.
Oh, he's motivated me.
I'm
I had
not
no
liking
idea
it. They're
what was
sort of
going
like
on.
that, front and a few together and just like we like they're throwing darts at us, and I'm thinking, but you're the one that's getting most of the flack, and it's horrible, and I think it's wrong. It's like, what the fuck are you doing except doing a live and having a chat? If someone doesn't want to watch your live, don't watch the fucking live. Yeah? Stay away from their panel completely. Why would you watch it for 200 up? Then why would you want to sit there and want to get them all? I don't understand this fucking shit. It's frightening me nuts. What is it about? Stay away from the people. If you don't like them, stay away from them.
Can I just address the Mr. D and Dejected Tomato? So they're not sub to Bannerman. Well, DT says he's not sub to Bannerman since he protected GMM the Nunce. No, it was GMM because they both say the same thing. He protected.
So GMM were a member of Bannerman's rapid response team or something. I can't remember what exactly they called it. And then GMM got found to have historical charges where he'd been. Well, I don't know actually. Can you remind me, Dejected? I think he'd been contacting minors. I don't know for sure what it was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It certainly wasn't good. Anyway, what it looks like it were known for a long time, and then when it finally came out, I don't know. I'm happy to look into it, put a video together with all the details. I think we've put a lot of work in. Looking forward to tonight's live.
Anything I can do to help, Jeremy? Would it help if I ran him alive or anything?
I don't know. I could. Optical Turnkey's reached out and said we can do it on his channel. So we can do that. He's got a great crowd as well. He's got a really good political channel at the minute.
Right.
So that's the
excellent. Yeah.
I think that's a good backup plan. But I need to make sure that I want it authorised from YouTube because I wouldn't risk it on him.
Right.
Because it states don't use another one of your channels to go live. But I shouldn't see it being. I can't see it being a problem.
I can lose mine. It's not a problem. If it comes to it, I'm not a problem. I'll help any way I can, mate.
Yeah, that's what I think, Evie. So I think that's what going to do. I don't think they did section what you know. I don't think anyone knew. I honestly don't think anyone knew. I don't think they did.
I don't even know who it is. Thank goodness. Hello, Rach.
Hey, Rich.
So, oh, that's a fucking right blow, that is. I was proper looking forward to that.
I was about 5 minutes behind on that live. I had come out for some reason, come back in, and then suddenly it's gone. And I thought, well, that was an abrupt end. What happened there? And then
Madness,
it
mate.
comes out of like, what happened, you know?
Madness.
Well, speechless, mate.
Hey, no. Yes.
Hello, Nutter. Good to see you, man.
Hey, Nutter.
Mm.
Remember the court, Bannerman and GAM.
Why does it take so long, though, for that people find out about certain things about like people who've got horrible backgrounds, and then you'll hear people say, "Well, I've known for about a year," and it's why do people get so protected? Why is that not nipped in the bud as soon as you know something and that you positively know something? I get it that people like to banter certain words around this community and find it very just amusing, which it's not. Because you could get people in some serious grief if they're 110% innocent, but it's every now and then you'll hear, well, I know this has been going on for like so long, and then you're thinking, Jesus Christ, why is it? And these are people I've spoken to one of them and didn't realize his background until it was all brought up, and then you obviously, it's too late because you've spoken to him, and it's like, I don't want to speak to people like,
news, man. Really
Sticky
bad news.
section what?
Guys, I've got some really, really bad news.
Oh, gosh.
Cadbury's 12 chocolate bar multi-pack ain't in stock.
No way, man.
Yeah, I just can't believe it.
Tonight of all nights.
Of all nights in the world. Tonight of all nights.
I thought it couldn't get any worse. And there we are.
What am I going to do, Jane, man? I'm going to fucking strike Deliveroo.
Oh, it's lucky we're not. Isn't it lucky we haven't got guns, JJ? That's a shooting crime right there.
I didn't hear what JJ said. It was very quiet. What did JJ say?
They've run out of his favourite lollies. They're not in stock.
No. Christ.
What are you laughing for? What are you laughing for?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's just lucky. So, fucking hell.
See, this is what I thought the roads would be like, quiet like this. Because I assumed everybody would be where they're supposed to be, but I know a load of them turned off for the Orlando turning towards Disney
Jamie,
and stuff.
do you know if Tubbs is out thingying today?
I don't have a clue.
Okay.
I saw his missus in JJ's live earlier on, so I mean, so Mel's about, but as you would think, so Tubbs is obviously doing something. But I know he did mention he was not yesterday, but the day before he was thinking about going out on today's, because I remember saying, "Oh, that's July 4th over here,"
Yeah.
And he was going to go out on the election day. So maybe he's out somewhere out there.
I think you might be right, Mr. D, but I'm just trying to not get fuming because of my stomach at the minute. I'm just fuming, I'm just absolutely fuming with him.
It's the why, isn't it? Why would he fucking do that?
Keep it going, guys. Got to go and get my car.
I was trying to think what was said, Jamie, but it was nothing but
Nothing negative, all positive. When I get that video back, I'll prove it. When I get that video back, I'll prove it. But
really picking him up to fuck.
Not being able to go live tonight after all the work we've done, I'll never forget that. And I'll take it on chin, and in 5 days we'll be back live, but I'll never forget that. Never.
And yet he asked you to put some of his videos up in the past.
Oh yeah, he wanted to come up and share it. He said he had an exclusive, bigging it up and everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you got to watch the people you trample on the way up. When you come down, you come
Yeah.
down a lot harder, you know.
They'll still be there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, fucking hell.
Well, I'm about 40 minutes from Tampa.
Go on.
Tam, gosh, I wish I were in Florida right now.
It's hot. It's hot.
What,
It's
you on
really
the
hot
I-4?
outside.
That's not the I-4, is it? That's too small.
It meets up with the I-4. I come off in 40 odd miles. I get onto I-4. And then it's only about 8 miles to the customer. But it's coming up for 12 o'clock here, and it's about 31, 32 degrees. So it's going to be a hot day.
Yeah, absolutely. Bannerman, yeah, William. Yeah. He's just ignoring everything. Literally ignoring everything.
Putting this grub away, guys, and I'll be back with you. What time I got that to you?
I just don't fucking Oh, here we go. Stalking. Jeez.
So have they given any results yet so far of how the election is going over there? Or normally you get like an idea by now. I mean, even though it appears to be obviously be a foregone conclusion, but
We're going to have a Labour government.
I know, but is it saying how bad like the Conservatives are doing or whatever?
The,
or
the
however?
final polls have predicted that they're going to get absolutely smashed. I mean, the final polls are worse than they predicted. Even the some of them have said we're going to get hammered now. Some of the what's her name, fucking. Some of them they've said we're going to get hammered. They admit it now that they've given up. The Tories.
Who do you reckon's going to take over from that Rishi guy? Because obviously his days are he's gone.
Oh.
Big question. I don't know. They brought Boris back the other day, yesterday.
Yeah, feeble attempt. Feeble attempt.
Fucking word salad, wasn't it? What a load of bollocks that was.
He says if you want to pay more money and you've got a few spare grand, vote Labour.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Just outrageous, mate. It's fucking. It is a joke, isn't it? It's fucking people.
Who was that lady who ran for the Prime Minister last time? She was like military background, I think, Navy or something like that. Who was that?
Old one or young one or
On the Conservatives? I'm trying to think of her name. Was it Penny something or?
Oh, yes, Penny.
Mordaunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see her run again.
She was about to make her move, wasn't she, to be Prime Minister and stuff, but he went and announced the election instead, I think, and it kind of bugged her up. I think she's in danger of losing her seat now. Any Mordaunt? Yeah.
Can you still run for Prime Minister even if you lose your seat, though? Or have you got to have a seat to...
No, you need your seat, unless they do some dodgy dealings like they did with Cameron, where they got him an honour so he could.
Right.
You remember?
Yeah. Fuckers.
No, if they lose the seat, they're out. That's why it's going to be interesting to see Jeremy Hunt, see what happens there. That seat's been safe for 19 years, I think.
Oh, bloody hell. Jeremy Hunt, isn't he like number 11? The old...
Yeah. The old chance.
That's it.
Yeah. Absolute laughing stock is.
You've got Andrea Jenkins. She's going to have a close one. But it's going to be exactly what we've had before, same as before. Labour on one side, Conservatives on the other. There'll be no change.
Right, that's
Doesn't matter what you vote, does it?
No,
No,
It's the same.
there'll
It's
be
the
no
same
check.
here. And until you get a 3-tier party, you're not really having an option. You're just going to choose the least worst of the two. You know.
Yeah,
It's and all that's going to happen is if Labour gets in, they'll just change everything, whatever the Conservatives done, and then Labour
Yeah.
will get kicked out. Then the Conservatives will come back in and change everything else that Labour's just changed. It's the same over here. You know. It's just
yeah,
when you listen to these dorks going on about what they're going to do for you, you think you lying sods. Nobody takes it seriously, you know.
yeah. I mean, I'm so disappointed with Starmer for a Labour leader. He could have said like, he could have said like, look, we'll end homelessness on the first day of our fucking that we're the government, or
Right.
we will make sure all the vets are fucking taken off the street or something. He could have started with something like that. Not a fucking mention, mate. He seems to be just carrying on a lot of the stuff. So disappointed with him, but what can you do?
I just find that guy so dull. There's just nothing motivating about him. You know, some of the leaders you've had in the past over there, they've had oomph, you know, and they can go for it. But him, he just seems like a.
His dad
I don't
were a
know.
tool maker. That's all he's got.
No way. Is that
Maker.
for real? Damn, you got that first. Damn it.
Oh, Santa Claus, Brooklyn.
Fucking toolmaker.
Who likes that?
You don't even go into what tools, does he? I mean, what do you mean?
He did make one tool. We all know one tool he made. It's about 6 foot tall.
A bloody tool maker.
6'4" and would have myself.
My
Oh.
dad's
But
a toolmaker.
But it's like Rishi. Rishi's wife. Isn't she like a billionaire? Something. Am I
Oh,
right?
she's very
Or-
rich. Yeah, she's very rich. Yeah.
Her dad
Because-
is the owner of some fucking massive company. He's a Billy Squillionaire.
Rishi said, you name it, Labour will tax it. Someone said, your wife.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know.
Because it's just that when you listen to a lot of these politicians, like especially over here as well, where they're all multi-millionaires, they just get so removed from reality of what they expect the normal lady or gentleman to live.
Yeah.
You know, they'll tell them you should be able to live on like X amount of pounds or X amount of dollars per week, and yet these people are just multi-millionaires. Granted, yes, they've probably done a certain amount to get there, but the way they've gained it and stuff like if you look into the behind of like the Clintons and where they destroyed basically like White Rock, hold on. Yeah, look into their past, people like that, and just look at how they got to where they are today and how many people they had no problem trampling on and getting caught up with. It's just, and they're supposed to be these squeaky clean politicians, but they're so bent. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, got to jump. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Won't be long.
All right, take care, Jamie. I hope they get something sorted, mate.
Yes, I'll keep trying. Hopefully we'll start it. But
Let us know if I can help with anything, mate.
Cheers, pal. See you later, guys.
All right,
Ta-ra.
Jake.
See you later, bud.
Fucker.
See you later, Danny.
That's a pisser. I was really looking forward to that tonight.
Yeah,
Damn it.
like I say, it's just crazy that what the other guy.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
goes to fuck a life, doesn't he?
I'd never heard of that guy until Jamie played it that night. Well, it was that Welshie was saying I'll put it on all the time, wasn't it? Like, and slow it down.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. I watch him. I watched him quite a lot. Bannerman. He's been
Yeah,
doing a real.
let's be fair, it wasn't Rose's fault, though. He didn't know he would do that.
Doesn't
oh yeah, no,
seem
I'm not
like
saying
it.
that. It's just that, like I said, that's not a guy that I would want to watch because if that's the way he operates, when you can see people like Jamie was promoting him
Yeah.
and promoting, there was nothing untoward. It just seems daft that you still strike somebody that's, and if that, you know, like Jamie said, that's the same guy that asked him to put his videos on his channel before. So
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
think that, you know, what's the, you can't keep just changing the boundaries like that. That's ridiculous, you know.
That's successful, yeah. Fucking people. Fucking people. I'm really pissed off about that. Really annoying. Darn it. If you did it to wind me up, that worked. Okay.
Look at that. Has that been good?
Oh, there's Bright. Hi, Bright. Good to see you, my man.
Hey, Bright.
I am back.
Hey, JJ.
I'm stopping in 40 minutes. That's me done until tomorrow.
I'm expecting my grandkids any. Oh, I think that might be them.
There you go.
Yes, that'll be some of my grandkids. Right, the world goes mad for me now for the next hour or two. I'll see you all. I'm gonna have great fun. I'll see you all later. Gonna go get some emergency ice cream first, as you do.
All right, laters, Niggy.
All right, take care, guys. Take care. See you soon. Love and
Laters.
peace. Love and peace.
See you later next week, then, mate.
His grandkids turned up.
Oh, yeah, you can't have it. Cheeky chops, what's happening, son?
Hey, cheeky.
Cheeky. So, I'm here now, eating Saint Aguar blue cheese, cream cheese, and cheesy biscuits. Ah, not wow. So where are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm about 30 minutes from Tampa. Right down south of Florida. It's south in Florida, you know. But this, like I said, if you carry on down this road, this will take you to Miami.
Miami.
Tampa is where I'm going to. And like I say, once I get there, I'll stop there overnight because the customer doesn't, because obviously all the Americans are off because it's a national holiday with this independent stuff. So when I stop, I'm getting my grill outside because I've got shrimp to cook. I'm gonna get my deck chair outside, and I'm gonna catch the sun. Put about 100 thing on me, 100 suntan stuff, because it's hot. I know it's hot because I stopped about 4 hours ago to get a shower and stuff, and when I come back outside, it just hits you. And then the temperature said it was like 100 degrees. It was like 35 degrees British. And now it's warming back up outside. So, and Tampa is pretty enclosed.
Is Miami like Miami Vice, or is it nice there?
Yeah, that's where all that stuff was based on. That's where a lot of it's very much like Colombian, Nicaragua, all those sort of places. That's generally where they come in through Miami. So when you go down there is a lot of mixed culture. It's quite from what I understand, it's quite a violent city.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've never been there. I've seen a couple of these loads going down that way. Maybe I'll go down there one day just to say, heck, I've been to Miami. And certainly, I mean, it looks good if you I like beaches. And it looks good if you're sort of going to stay there on the beach. But some of the behind the sort of scene places, some of them you don't want to go to, I used to watch, oh God, a thing called The First 48 Hours, which is like a crime thing. And you would often see a lot of unfortunate, shootings and deaths or whatever in Miami. But I don't mind Tampa. I like Tampa. Tampa's a bit more up there,
Yeah. Florida,
but yeah. I mean, I've been following house prices here, and house prices are starting to really collapse here at the moment. And there's it's like I say, the economy is slowing down. And I was seeing the other day in Detroit that General Motors, I think Ford. Ford is starting to reduce everything down to one line of pickup trucks instead of having three different what would you call it? 3 different rotors. You know, now they're cutting it down to 1, and I think Jeep is shutting down for a month because they're saying it's because they want to rejig some tools, but a month, that seems crazy. So because it's just a lot of the stuff is telling you the cars are sitting on lots for a lot longer because they're expensive and they're not top priority, you know.
Yeah.
As it's starting to pinch people's money, like thing, you know. But housing down here is starting to drop. Some of it's like down 30%. It's almost like it was in 2008. So
Sean
I
said
don't
that
mind.
he thinks he prefers clear water over Tampa. He does
I didn't
clear
quite
water a
catch
lot.
that.
UK Transparent said he prefers clear water over Tampa because he goes clear water a lot, you know.
Yeah. Clearwater though is not too far from Tampa though, is it? But I mean it's all a part of all these big beach places. I've been to Clearwater and I've been to like Cocoa Beach. St. Petersburg is another nice area.
No, I'll put this away in a minute. Get back to one step. I'll put it back in 3. One thing I hate about eating them cheesy biscuits, crumbs everywhere.
That sounds like a train station. When that noise goes off, it's like you're waiting for somebody to tell you your train will be ready on so and so line.
Oh yeah, good one. There you go. Come here, boy. Right.
On.
Keep
Now
an
you're
eye out
clearer.
for me.
That's a lot clearer now. I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you had before, it sounds a lot more like muffled and quiet or.
Yeah. I think so. Laying across the computer.
Nah.
Where did you get it going already? How long you got left now? I made it.
GPS says 25 minutes.
What, to reach place?
That would put me into Tampa. Well, 25 minutes to get to the customer. And I was looking at the satellite thing there this morning. I can park through their driveway.
Yeah.
Because if not, there were some truck stops there, and the reviews were crap. So I thought I don't want to stop there. You know, I'd rather just stop at this on their premises. No, I don't have to worry about people driving out. Then, like I said, I can cook outside and whatever, and get the sun rays because my left arm is darker than my right arm. So I need to get some more sun on my right arm.
Yeah, it
'Cause
needs to be going the opposite way.
Yeah, because I've got like a flipping driver's arm.
Yeah.
And that's with the window closed. You know, you still get it even with the window closed.
Get an English lorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should do. You should have an English lorry waiting for all your drop-offs when you're going one
Right.
way, and when you're coming back the other way, do the American lorry, so you get both arms done.
Right. I tell you what, though, Florida has done a good job on these roads. This has been a decent road.
That road.
It's been odd little bumps, but 75 going all the way down. I don't know what it's like after Tampa because I've not been past there. But yeah, this one makes it a lot easier driving on this.
You want to see the state of England's inner city road? My God,
Hmm.
there's potholes everywhere. It's unbelievable. What are they spending billions of pounds on? That I get.
Yeah, I mean it's the same here, like you've seen, where suddenly I'll get slammed around because you get into areas where the road is just abysmal.
So, yeah.
But this is all tarmac, and it's just, which is weird because obviously this gets very hot, so you would think that they would really use concrete like Texas, because once the heat gets to this, the road starts breaking up, you know.
In your heat, it melts, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's like I said. I mean, it's 32 now in the air, so I don't know what that road surface temperature's like. It's obviously going to be well up there, you know, way past 32. As long as I don't lose another trailer tire, so I don't need that hassle today. Not when I'm this close to the customer.
That's right.
Because I can't believe I said to my mate the other day, I said three blowouts on their trailers in like 7 days. That was insane.
So what's the top speed on the road there?
This is 70 miles an hour. The old big old Rottweiler. These people have got these dogs in the back of their pickup truck, like in the bed.
They've got to have them tied though, haven't they? When they saw a rabbit, they'd jump over.
The Rottweiler looked like it had a lead on it. The other thing looked like a whippet type thing. I didn't see one on there. That's crazy. Sometimes you see them with like big cages on the back of their pickup trucks, and people have dogs in there while they're doing 80 mile an hour down the motorway, and you'll see these dogs in the back, you know, on a cold day and whatever. You think, good God.
I'm okay, Twin Flame. And I wanted to say, you and Michelle C done a really good job last night talking.
Big up, Twin.
Well done, you guys. You've done a really good job. Be proud of what you've done. It's beautiful. Well said.
No, I'll be down here again another month, but more
Funny
over
that, and they
the
do
other.
the same speeds as us on our motorways. Their motorways are much more bigger and more secluded. You'd think
Yeah.
they'd be a bit faster out there, wouldn't you?
They got 80 mile an hour ones, but that's out like on Odessa, going out towards Mexico.
Yeah.
So that's 80. I think that's the highest speed you'll get out here.
I think Germany are the best. They're autobahns.
Yeah, because that's unlimited, isn't it?
Right.
Or it
Yeah,
was,
you
you
go as
know.
fast as you want. It used to. But my nephews used to go out there just to drive their fast like Audis and all that, you know.
Right.
So they could actually use and get the full potential out of them. And I reckon there is absolutely less crashes and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
They're better drivers, aren't they?
generally, yeah, the coppers will let you go. Most of them will let you go about 10 miles over the limit. Because if everybody's going that speed, you're just going with the flow of the traffic, you know.
Yeah.
But you go to Cali, and Cali is 55 miles an hour everywhere, and that's it. And they just got such congestion. I said I've never wanted as a driver to go out there, you know.
Yeah.
I imagine it's fine.
I reckon slow speeds cause congestion. That's what they say.
Yeah, that's the problem you get with company trucks out here, because they're going along at like 59, 61, and yeah, I'm doing 72 at the moment, and you can see all these cars in front of me are going faster than me, and I'm not hanging around. But once you come up on something that is slow, it starts backlogging everybody, and everybody starts slamming brakes on and things like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know why that car. Oh, look at that. What is this car doing? I thought this is one of those cars. Sometimes you get cars just want to brake check you for insurance reasons. I
Yeah,
thought that was
some of them
one.
getting
I thought that
pretty,
was
don't
one of
they?
them
Yeah,
because that made no sense what they were doing. I keep telling myself I need to get a webcam or whatever you call it for the windscreen, just to pick up on anything like that. Because for the sake of $150, $200 tops, it could save your ass, you know.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I will do something, man. I'll send you the text after. Hello, Michelle. Hello, my darling. I did have a good sleep, I must admit that. But yeah, I've got to take my hat off to you and Michelle last night. You've done a really good job. You really did. I've had some emails. She's doing okay. But well done. Well done. Yeah, very well done. It was absolutely amazing. It's good to see a couple of really good-hearted people helping another person. Really helping.
That's what it should be about. You should be able to just the ability on there to help people. You know, I don't.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
The negativity doesn't serve any purpose, you know.
It doesn't. It doesn't, especially on here.
Right, 12 miles and I turn off, then it's like about 10 minutes from this motorway. Because we're going around the outskirts of Tampa, because Tampa is on the right.
Yeah.
This one will take you.
Today, same old stuff, all that toxic stuff that you deliver. Glue in that.
Say it again, JJ.
You delivering the same stuff.
I've got. This is like they're going to use. It's a paint company I'm going to.
Oh yeah. We've got the star of the show.
There's not normally a lot comes in there because, like I said, the Florida is not. It's not renowned for manufacturing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Michelle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jumping.
Are you running from yesterday again?
Yeah.
Bless your hearts. How are we?
I'm good.
Yeah, all good, Michelle. All good.
Oh, good, JJ. Good to hear you got some sleep. No, mate, you're all right. You're just fucking driving as usual.
I know.
Listen, he don't ever sleep. I think he's a vampire.
I'm stopping shortly. Then I'm going to be sat still until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, my time, which would be 11 o'clock your time.
Oh, right. Okay. So we get to see you on the internet then, or are you going to be sleeping?
No, I'm getting. Once I stop, I got some shrimp to cook, so I need to get my grill outside and everything, my deck chair, and do a bit of sunbathing.
Oh, you lucky bugger. Wish I was there.
Then I got steak for tea.
Fucking love shrimp.
Oh, yes.
Steak. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds
Yeah, I got it last night at Walmart.
Got the patio done today, Michelle.
Is it done, JJ? When's the premiere?
Well, I put out a video already. Done.
Oh, I haven't seen. I've literally just come on.
Yeah,
Right, okay. I'll make sure I have a look. So, is it all happy with it? All painted?
Yeah, I've got all the red lead down and the bluey green wall. All the walls down and all that. Obviously, there's still a few little bits to do, but not a lot. Not a lot.
God, you've done it well. You've done it really quickly, haven't you? That's really good.
Yeah, it needed to be done. I couldn't stand the smell no more.
No, I know what you're saying. Things just get on top of you, don't they?
Oh, yeah. The first, well, there was nothing there at first, and the wall was broken down, so I rebuilt the wall. thought, yeah, that's nice. I sat out there and all the water and the dogging coming down, so I built the roof. I thought, yeah, that's that sold. And then next minute, all the drunk pissed off and smell of piss coming through the fucking house. That's why I built the fence. I got all the facilities over
Right,
there.
that makes sense. Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's always
Mm.
another problem. Jesus. Now, the neighbours above, but this is funny. The kid keeps throwing her dummies. You think I keep getting a dummy and throwing it back.
Oh, she's found the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, you know the one, because they can't get over and pick it up
Some of the neighbours invited themselves round to sit
themselves.
with you, and
Oh, shut the dummy up.
Yeah.
they will do. Get ready for it, JJ. You're going to
Yeah.
No,
be
not yet.
popular
They're
in
not that
summer.
far. They will. Yeah,
They'll be popular, won't he?
yeah,
He'll be
yeah.
popular in summer. He'll have loads of mates.
Once they
JJ's
get the beer kegs
tiki
put
bar.
out and the barrels of beer and all that, they'll love it, won't they?
Oh, of course they will.
I
Of
blew me
course.
fucking thing up. You know me Bluetooth light thing?
Yeah.
I think, idiot, I've gone and turned it on from the mains and it went pop.
Oh,
I've had to order another one of them.
oh,
I
bugger.
did get an order. Maybe I think someone will know not to do that. Yeah, it's all looking good.
Well, I'm using you as a healthy distraction from the bathroom that I'm tackling, and I'm just like, oh, I've got the paint out, JJ. I've done 5 minutes painting and gone. I'll have a fag and a cup of tea. I'm
Yeah,
done.
that's
I've got
it.
the ceiling to paint. I've got the walls to paint. I've ripped out the floor. Paul's come home from work and said, "Have you got them guys coming out next week?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I'll have a look." I thought, "Yeah, see, when it's about to cost him money, his ass goes." So I was like, "Yeah." So he goes, "Right, I'll have a look at it." Right. He's done the floor. I says to him, and I've got to have a floating floor because obviously all the nails. He goes, "You need to bang the nails down." I said, "All right." So I've done that. So I'm like, when's the plywood going on so I can put my tiles on? Oh,
Yeah.
that's not today. And I just looked at him. Well, why not? Why not? And literally, the other side of me was like,
Yeah.
don't push your luck. He's done something. Don't push
But
him.
you're alright
So,
with a bit of paint. Yeah, I fucking hate painting, man.
so I've got the paint out. So I thought, right, so I've got some wallpaper. I'm waiting for that to be delivered. And I'm like, my fucking bathroom's ready to literally. And then I'm
I bet
starting to
you're a
feel,
good wallpaper, aren't you?
yes, I
All
wallpaper,
women,
yeah.
I fucking, my daughter's good at it. My mum was a brilliant
Yeah,
wallpaper. She'd always do it herself. Most women
yeah.
I know can wallpaper really good. I'm crap at it. But most women
Well,
I
this
know.
is a new one, JJ. Now they've advanced. I mean, me and you, yeah, and Nomad, we will remember people in the. It's paste. No, no. Now it's peel and stick. Yeah, it's a peel and stick wallpaper. And I've used it on my mum's and it's absolutely beautiful. I have to say, it's a lovely wallpaper. But I'm like, right, I'm going to paint my walls white because obviously the wallpaper I've got is coming white with a black pattern. So I said, I'll paint it white. Then I'm going to rub them down because I think the key to these wallpaper is really, really smooth walls. Do you know what I mean? And then you can get it down. All depends how out your house is. How good your walls? My walls are a bitch.
Yeah.
All my walls are out.
If that wallpaper's like a peel it off, can you stick it on the wall and if it's wrong, you can
Yeah.
still peel it off or like you can with paste?
You
In case you
can,
need to.
but not too many times.
I
Yeah,
was
you've
gonna
Yeah.
got to
say.
put it out and you've got to get
You
it correct
peel it.
and a few.
You do a
few
bit like a couple of inches and then go down again. So you've got to get it. The thing is, you've got to get it straight, and that's where the problem lies. If you don't get this straight, you're fucked. By the time you get down the bottom, it's over. And that was the problem. I'm a good wallpaperer. My mum is fantastic, but obviously she's not good with her eyes. And I'm a good wallpaperer, and I was struggling. And I went in and got my son, and me and my son in the end got it done. But we noticed that there's a few little. Just be careful with it. I think the lower, if you only do it halfway or 3/4 down, you get much better than you do full. I think going full length, that's where the problem lies with that wallpaper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see, wallpaper's not bigger. It's paint. You very rarely see wallpaper for sale.
Well,
The
what
only reason
happens
I'm
is
not got a wallpaper
in
is
the
too hard to put
US
up.
now, Nomad, this peel and stick is renter friendly, and that's what they've done it. They've gone round the people that do want wallpaper because a lot of people in America rent, don't they? And they
Hmm.
want to be able to peel and do it and no mess. So you see them go back a year later and go, well, look, you want to know how good it is? I'm going to peel it off and put another one on, and they just peel it off, and you go, that's fucking unbelievable. It won't happen with my house, of course. Half the house will fall down when I peel it off. This is a Friday house. This was either a Monday morning house, you know, people couldn't be asked, or a Friday afternoon, they were too busy wanting to go home.
See, here it's
I've
more
done that
like if you do
before.
a car, they'll mask up certain things and they just spray it on the walls. The paint.
Now, listen, I was given a flat, first flat I had in East London years ago when I was married, and was taking, and there were about 6 layers of wallpaper up. And as I was putting it down, the whole wall come.
Yeah,
Because all the air, because all they
yeah,
kept doing was papering over it, papering over it, papering over it, you know. So
yeah.
that
As you
finished
do,
off, boom, the
as you
wall,
do.
wall come down.
Oh, that wood chip was the
All retarded.
worst. Oh my
Well, that
God, if
was
you've got a house with wood chip.
easy to put up, but a nightmare to get off.
Oh, absolute beautiful to put up. It's done.
Yeah,
Anaglypta weren't no better. Do you remember when we went through a phase of Anaglypta? I must admit, you're right, Nomads. People in England do like wallpaper.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I haven't
I
used
got
to.
don't.
any.
I
Not one
like
bit.
decorating.
I
Oh, I
don't do
haven't got
wallpaper.
enough.
I hate decorating. Me, I fucking can't stand it.
I've got one wall in my kitchen that's wallpapered, and that's been up years. Apart from that, no, I've got no wallpaper. But I
That's
just thought
me.
I'd go with it. And my mum was like, "Ooh, let me
All
know."
paint, because otherwise you have to put things up all the time, don't you? You put
No, I
wallpaper up,
don't.
you got like big holes in it, so it don't work that way for me. So I just paint the shit.
I think wallpaper hides a multitude of sins, doesn't it? If you get a
Yeah,
good pattern, yeah. It's like
Yep.
putting white paint on. You can put magnolia and your wall looks good. Put white on and instantly you see all the little nick marks, all the scratches in your walls. It's only white paint that makes that happen. Oh, and black.
yeah, yeah. And I whitewashed here. I whitewashed it all when I moved in. I had to do it quick, so I had to whitewash everything reliably just to get in here. But I've got all the
Yes.
paint to do it, but it's just going to take ages because I've got so many things on the wall.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be a night. This is going to be a whole day, and like the rest of the evening job painting. These walls and these ceilings. Now I'll be stopping every 10 minutes.
But you're into it, and yeah, I'm not. I'll have to get my son to do it.
I can't be asked anymore,
So,
JJ. I'd rather pay
you know you
someone.
can.
I just want a handyman. If I had a handyman living near me, I could keep him going for months on end because there's
I
just
just
so
get my
many
boy to
jobs.
do it. I do. Boom. You live too far away. I'll send my boy around. He does painting and decorating. If you live near her, he'd come and do it. Yeah.
Baron as well is a painter and decorator. I used to say to him, I wish you lived near me. I would have you fucking round here. I'd have all my house done. It's very hard. I've asked Paul. I've asked him. And Paul, you know, is a sparky. And I've said to him, any handymen? He went, nah, no, no. Not that I would say, yeah, get them. I said, any painting and decorators? He said, none that I'd say, yeah, go on. I said, really? He said, yeah. No, not for us.
I used to do
My
all
boy
that
does too.
decorating, tiling, the whole 9 yards. The only thing I wasn't exactly happy was electrics. I wasn't too keen on electrics. I would turn the house off if I'm messing with electrics.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't want to be fused.
Well, no, actually, I mean, no, I would imagine. I mean, I've touched a few fuses myself at plug points. You know, when you get that in electric shocks, they're not a happy fucking thing to have. Do
I
you know what I
know.
mean?
Yep.
No. No, the worst one, I remember Paul was doing an old people's home and he come back and honestly he was like, I nearly fucking died today. I said, why? He said, when they go in, obviously they shut it all down, they turn it all off, they put, screens up, whatever, big stickers, do not turn on. And he was working on the electrics and there was some other builders in the room and the next thing you know, he just flew. And when he'd got up and went out there, they turned it on, and do you know what their excuse was? Oh, they
Oh,
wanted some toast. They wanted
good
toast.
Lord.
Paul said, you
Yeah.
nearly fucking killed me. You could have killed me. He said, it was off. There's a big sticker on there that says, do not turn on, isolated. I told you I'm turning it off. I will tell you. Well, they wanted toast and they didn't give a fuck. They honestly, I said, oh my God. And another one was a builder. You know, them metal things that go from the ceiling to the floor to hold them up, the joists, big fucking
Yeah,
huge
yeah, yeah.
joists, aren't they? One of them. fell down, and Paul said, I'm not even going to look how close that landed to my head. I can see by your face and your
Wow.
knees you're
They're
about to
sick and
fall.
all that
He
kill you.
literally,
Is that it?
yeah,
You slam your head
literally.
and kill you. You're dead.
Yeah, and it fell down, and Paul said, I don't even need to know because I can see by your face, your knees have gone. That was close, wasn't it? And I said, was he insured? He said, no. I said, fucking hell. I wouldn't have had a leg to stand on. I wouldn't have, I could have sued him. He'd got nothing, rented house, no fucking money. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, fucking, oh, Jesus. People's stupidity.
Hmm.
That was them big things, them joists, and then you put the thing around to tighten it to the wall, didn't you? And they are
Yeah,
heavy made. And I
yeah,
swear, if
yeah.
one of them falls straight directly on the top of your head, it will go, you're dead. You're not going to survive that.
Paul said the guy nearly fainted. He said he's seeing, and that's how he knew it was bad. And then when he looked, it was like inches away from him. He was like, fuck.
I hope he's insured. He's been a
This
rich woman for you.
this is
Yeah,
Tampa.
he's under, oh, I love Tampa. He's under NICEIC. What, I can't remember which way it is, JJ. But you know, you've got off the phones, and then you've got off tel, and you've got Corgi registered, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, for the electricians, there's two. It's a governing body. So Paul pays for that. He pays a lot of money to be a member of that, and that means that he's watched. He has to do 2 assessments every year. He has to pay for it. Yeah, and he has to take them to a house or a neighbour or somebody that we know, and he'll like my mum. Do you want to? I need an assessment. Do you want an outside light? And then my mum goes, oh, I can't afford one. He goes, no, no, no. It's my treat. The neighbour down here, she's got electrical switches, outside light, both front and back. She's got fucking cameras done. Literally everything at Paul's expense. He has to do it twice a year just to prove they come out and that they're here for hours. Absolutely hours. And they go over things with him, look at all his paperwork. And every job he closes, so if you had electrical work done and Paul closed it down, he has to go on this site and put it in there, and then his work, if they want to, they can come out and look at it. Very tightly
Yeah,
controlled.
yeah. Great job of left these days. Plumbers,
Well, he has to
electrics,
be,
all
doesn't
that.
he? The thing with Paul is, and as this is what I said to him, he has to make sure that when he comes home at night, that house ain't going to blow up. It isn't going to set on
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. You have to have good insurance.
Yeah, he really, and he has to. Like I say, he pays a lot of money for it, but it gets him jobs, because when you say you're like Corgi registered, you know you've got a gas man, don't you? You ain't got
Hmm.
somebody up the fucking road that just thinks he can do gas.
Yeah. And you ain't no cowboy.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Hmm.
And you're going to get it done properly. Electric, you've got to get done properly. Gas, electric, and things like that. You don't want a cowboy doing it. It means your life.
Well, people do it all the time, and I mean, Paul will get asked to go and sign jobs off, and that's where he's like, no, I'm not doing it because I
Yeah,
didn't do the work. I can't guarantee that work. I didn't do it.
exactly. Exactly. You never sign off on someone else's work, mate.
And that's
That
what's going
makes
on
you
with all
liable.
the obviously the European builders. They're doing all the electrical, and then they want our guys to obviously sign it off, and Paul's like, I won't do it.
Exactly.
Told him, don't do it. I don't give a fuck if we have to eat beans on toast or no food that week. I'd rather that than put your job and anybody's house at risk. I don't want it. I
Exactly.
don't want cowboys people. You know them people that film cowboys. I don't want them at my door.
Mm, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, look at these
Eastern
guys
Europeans
here on the
work for that.
left.
Oh, go on,
There's a guy.
Tampa. Show me. Go on.
Yeah, there's a guy in a wheelchair and stuff. That this is what they don't want you to see, is people begging for money and stuff like that because they're in horrible situations. But it looks like that's a veteran in the wheelchair. There's like 3 or 4 guys just stood there. You get that on a lot of these traffic lights in places of
Really?
What, begging for
like,
money?
Yeah.
yeah, here on the left. Can you see him? The guy in a
Oh,
wheelchair, and they'll be just sat
Yeah.
there all day. Just,
Waiting for somebody to throw him a buck.
yep.
You know, the
And it's
saddest thing I
normally,
see was was in New York, and we were coming out of a restaurant, and we walked
There's a
down,
bloke
and
there
there was
asleep.
a
There's a bloke there asleep under the.
under that bridge.
Uh-huh.
You know I'll go back to New York in a minute. You know that there was actually a serial killer in a place in America. I can't think where it was. He was killing homeless people that were sleeping under them bridges. He got life.
Yeah, there was
He
one in
was running them
Atlanta.
over, running them
Oh, there was.
over.
Yeah, there was one in Atlanta a few years ago that he was actually going around with one of those big 45 magnums. So he meant to kill him, you know.
Yes, yeah. Was that
And
the
they're
one
just
that killed the girlfriend, but not the fella? There was two. There was him and her, and what it was, they shouldn't have been under the bridge. She had somewhere to stay, and he didn't. And she decided to stay out with him, and she got killed that night, and he didn't. He got just hurt. It was horrible, horrible documentary to what.
So
Yeah,
they're
it
having
was.
a really bad time. They're homeless. They're under a bridge, and then some nutty evil bastard comes on and gives them a really bad time and kills them.
Yeah, they
And
were
their perverse
sleeping.
reason is, I wanted to put them out their misery. That's what he probably would have said.
They were sleeping, JJ. There's actually footage of the van going past them, turning round and running over them again as he comes back through the bridge and purposely doing it. And I think he did about three. And then obviously they realised and then they looked into it a bit more and yeah, they found him. He got life.
Weird
Because
people.
like, you kill someone out there, I mean, they don't give a fuck how old you are. Life is life out there. That's it. You're never going to see the light of day again, are you?
Yeah, you get life without parole. Yeah, definitely. That looks like a
And
bloody project, isn't it?
I've watched them, JJ. You know where they've been like young, silly adults, and they're
Yeah.
now in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they're not like that anymore. It was just a stupid mistake, but they'll never get out. Never.
Yeah.
No parole. Not even one parole meeting. Do they, Nomad? No, none at
no,
all.
no. Let me
They've
I
got
just want to just
another.
check them out of the road for a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
such a
it
shame.
looks like a prison he's in, isn't it? Okay.
Where's he gone? What's he parked near?
He's in a jail, man. Different this time. You have to get a wreck to get a long time. When you get life, you'll get like a 50-year wreck, a 40-year wreck, and some people will never get out. But a normal life will get out between 10 and 15 years if it showed remorse and all the things. But it actually does mean life. Life does mean life in this country. It means you get parole after a certain amount of time, but you do one thing wrong, you can threaten someone and tell someone to fuck off. If you've been in a parole board, that life will go back for another 6 years before you can consider to do that out again. You know? So
Really?
yeah, no, life does actually mean life in our country.
Oh, right. Okay.
But what you do
I
is
didn't know
you've got
that.
life license for the rest of your life. So you can get out between 10 and 15 years, depending on the severity of the murder. And if you have shown absolute remorse and all that, if you've never shown remorse inside, you'll stay inside for the rest of your life. You'll never
I
be
was
let
going to
out.
say that, JJ. I've watched documentaries where they will not release them because they
No,
have never shown remorse.
never show remorse. And if you go not guilty, the more you go not guilty, and even if you are not guilty, you say to them, I'm not guilty, they will never let you go until you're proven not guilty in a court, or you say, I'm guilty, let me out. And then show remorse. Even if you're not guilty, they won't let you go. They won't let you go. It's madness. But the thing is, if they do get out, they've shown the remorse, they get out, you have got to toe the line like you won't believe. Otherwise, you're pulled back in for 6 years, and 6 years at a time. But then you don't get out after the 6 years unless you've shown improvement and all this. Then it'll be another 6 years, another 6 years, another 6 years. You
I
know?
never knew that. I never
Yeah,
knew
life
that.
means life to me, Shirley. It means
Right,
life.
okay.
You're on life license. So you don't ever get off the license, ever. And you can get recalled for your license any time. It's like when say I'll get 18 months in jail, you get half sentence, yeah?
Yeah.
You get out in 9 months, but you're on license for that 9 months. So if I commit any crimes or anything like that, firstly, I've got to come back and do the other 9 months that I've been sentenced to, yeah, because
Yeah.
to finish off the 18 months, and then I'll get resentenced for the crime I've committed.
For the crime you've committed, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
But
that
when
bit.
you get
Yeah.
life means forever, doesn't it?
Well, I thought life meant forever, but you hear of these people that have got life and they're out. But I didn't realise that there was, look, you have to do this, and if you don't, we're
No,
going to
no,
pull you back, and then it's
you're on
another
license
6
for the rest
years.
of your life.
I just thought they were released.
No, it doesn't mean you're finished. It means you're released, but you're on life license. And if you even swear at someone, I swear, all they've got to do is say back up to someone, and that person phones up the probation services or the police and say, this man's just threatened me, and he swore at me, and I felt afraid. If they find out he's a lifer, then he'll go back inside for at least another 6 years or 7 years before he's let out. Again,
Fucking hell,
before
that's a
he's
bit
even,
harsh, isn't it?
yeah, that's his life, isn't it? You took someone's life, so you can't do, you just got to just keep yourself to yourself and not do this all wrong. Nothing. Or they just keep pulling you back in and in and in and in. But it does actually mean life, but it's life with condition, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
When
Yeah,
you get a
see,
wreck,
but
it's
to
a
the
minimum
normal
or a
average
maximum wreck.
Joe,
Yeah,
to the normal average Joe, you just see them do life, get life, come out, and then that's it. They're back on the streets. You don't hear about. Well, I've never heard of that. That you have to. They're under very, very strict rules, which is good, really, I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah. And unless you go in, if the judge goes and gives you a what you call a rec, it's called a recommended sentence, life recommended. So they say life, but I recommend before you even considered or a parole or anything like that to be released on license, you're going to do 40, 50 or 20 years. You know,
Yeah.
you can't even be considered for parole until you've finished that. It doesn't matter how good you are or what you are. If you get sentenced to that by the
Yes,
judge,
it's under the judge's rule, isn't it?
yeah, the judge's rule, you get the recommended, you get a maximum or a minimum recommendation, but a rec or an
Yeah.
naughty. So you do that, and then the parole board can say, well, how if you gave this how we let him go? Is he been a good boy? Has he raped anyone, or has he hurt anyone? Has he done anything in jail? And they consider whether they let you out or not.
Right.
You don't necessarily get out in a time. There is no end of the life for a lifer. It depends on how you've behaved and what you've done, you know.
Well, they want to think themselves lucky over here compared to that bloody American
Yeah,
justice.
because over there they give you
Shit.
they're not just give you life, they give you 200 years on top of it as well, which means
I
you're never.
know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking mental, isn't
I
it?
think in England we've got about 6 or 7, maybe a little bit more now. I'm not too sure. Google it; it might tell you more. That are never getting out, right? Like the Mara Inley types and things like that. You know, the people that have done.
Yes, yeah, that Leroy
Them people, they don't ever get
Belford,
out. They
whatever
have
his
no
name
parole.
is.
They
Yeah.
have no parole at all. Some of
No,
them, depending
no.
on how they behave, they will never get out. And there's a few guys that have got in for murder and committed several murders inside, so they will never get out as well. And they spend most of their time in solitary confinement and things like that. So it's pretty rough. If you're bad in an English cell, you have it hard, really hard. Put in
Yeah.
cages, everything they do. Well, they used to.
Blimey.
It ain't all what it seems when you get sentenced for shit in jail.
No. No. Clearly not. Oh dear. So who you had up? Just Nomad today. Who's been up to speak to you? How long you been live?
I've been alive for 2 hours 18 minutes. I've had Niggy up and Society X and you and Nomad. That's it.
How's Jamie? What happened with that? Is everything sorted with that?
No, he's been banned for a week.
What?
Can't go live or anything for a week.
What?
No,
Because he
5
played the
days.
video?
Because he played that video and got struck. It was a strike where you can't, you're banned for a week.
Has he reached out to Bannerman?
I think he has. I think he's reached out, but Bannerman's not. A lot of people haven't, and he's not answering. No one
Oh.
calls and that. I don't like him to answer to himself and find out what it was all about, really.
Has Jamie got a backup channel? Has he got a backup, Society X2?
Oh yeah, he's got a backup panel, hasn't he? Could have done it on that, couldn't he?
I don't know. I don't know how many subs he's got on that one. Maybe that's why he doesn't do it. But
Yeah,
yeah, I would have thought he'd have had a backup channel.
yeah, he's definitely got a backup panel.
What a
He
bugger.
likes to do it on his channel, doesn't he? I mean, that's where he gets, his views. And,
What a nightmare.
yeah, I was playing bloody thing, and like, guys, you can't really blame Welshie. I know Welshie said put the video up, put the video up, but most you won't say you know, strike him, would they?
I don't think anybody thought Bannerman would
Oh,
strike.
yeah,
Even
that's
I
what I'm
could feel
saying.
Bannerman. Even I was like, well, yeah, he won't mind that. Do you know what I mean? He would have got traffic and subs from it. And Jamie did say, didn't he? You know, this is Bannerman. Please go and sub to him. Wow, how strange.
It ain't
Was
like
it
you earn
definitely that video?
Yeah, it was that video, yeah.
It was definitely that video. It wasn't another video because I fell asleep,
No,
so I don't know what went on.
yeah,
I don't know
definitely
what
that
went on
video.
the rest
He
of the
came up and
stream.
said it all. It was definitely Bannerman's done it. It's
Oh,
like,
that's a shame.
I mean, I've watched Man. I thought it was a good audio. I didn't think auditors would do that to each other, man. Jesus, I thought that was all about solidarity and
Well, I'm a bit shocked myself, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit shocked. I would have thought that there was that thing in it. That's like me saying, "Well, I'll play Beyonce's video," and Beyonce don't like it. I would have been. Well, I didn't see a problem with it. Beyonce would, you know, Beyonce surely would allow me to play it. It's like all of us, isn't it? It would give Beyonce traffic. Beyonce get more subs from it. It's oh, I don't know. Look, JJ, things have gone just mental on here. So who knows? I don't know. Don't know.
yeah, exactly. You don't know.
I don't know.
Anything
I'm
from
sure
nothing.
Jamie will sort it out, but that's a shame he can't go live for a week. And it's
Well, there's a
election
lot of
night.
people like his life. I mean, you like with
Well, it's
people
election,
like
isn't
his
it?
life.
You know Jamie would have been live tonight talking about it.
Oh, you know, he
Wow.
throws a bloody good life. I don't care what anyone says. He throws a good life. He entertains a lot of people, and they like him. I mean, what's wrong with that? You know, some people are always not going to like you, and always going to think this, that, and the other. But what can you do? It's best just not to worry about any of it and just
I don't know,
oh,
JJ. I don't
I'm
strike
watching.
chunks. I don't
Yeah,
strike. I don't see the point. Well, it's out there now. You've said it, so own it.
yeah, exactly.
If you didn't want it repeated, you shouldn't have said it,
Yeah, exactly.
isn't
Exactly.
it? Really?
That's why I don't understand people. Why would they cut? They go up to someone constantly on it. I mean, you only got to say something once, and then you know you don't like them. But what keep saying it? Oh, every time you see them online, blum 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 blum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we all know you don't like them. Why do you keep going on about it and going at them when they're in a chat? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get that either, to be honest.
I know Beyonce 28 hours. Fucking hell. Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? That's meant. I've just picked up my phone, so I'm just going through chat. But it's just, hey, Paul, Dunn, good to see you. It's mental. I know you don't, Beyonce. I know, and you'd never. Christ, if I'd be really shocked if I ever said play Beyonce's video and you struck me. I'd be like, fuck, got that wrong.
So, you know, if they want to do that, Beyonce was a diamond, mate. You don't give a
He
shit
would
about
never
that.
do it. He'd never do it. But you know what I mean? If that's just like that, I just never thought that he would get a strike for that. But never mind. I don't know nothing, me. Good to
Same as
see you
him.
back, Beyonce. So you got it then.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back, man. I love his boxing. I've got both his channels. That's why I'm not the boxing again.
Oh, well, he was there and then he was gone and then he was there and then he was gone again. I was like, for fuck's sake. Mental.
I
Absolutely
never knew
mental.
he had a boxing channel. Well, that other one, I'm glad you got them both there. I'll have a look on that.
No, I didn't know.
I
But
remember he
Beyonce
boxing
likes his
before. He
boxing,
used to put
don't
up
he?
some of the best
It makes
fights.
sense to keep it
Yeah,
separate.
I don't know how he used to find them. I was telling him about a certain boxer, and he'd just find all these fights and some of them I'd never seen. Brilliant. I used to love that.
Yeah, some people like it, don't they? I get if they're well into the boxing and
Some of the
sports.
old ones, you know, some of the old boxers, like Rocky Marciano and
We're not like that. What's Nomad doing? Is he all right? Has he been stolen by the people in the wheelchair?
Nomad. Where are you? You all right? That Yankee land, the worrying land. You don't know what's going to happen out there, do you?
Well, you can imagine. Well, I hope they ain't booted him out of his truck.
Nah, he'll be all right. He's English, and he'll smash their heads in.
He's gone off for a piss.
And then the Englishman go out in the deeper.
Oh, Beyonce says that's not his boxing channel. He tried with that, but it's shadow banned. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why do they keep banning it all? People, I don't even know. Yeah, he does like arty videos. Even listen, I get some people that do see like arty videos of me. I just look at it and laugh. Some of them funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ain't like he
Radio
does.
Fuming, that's a good point. It could be a fake Bannerman account that done it. I said, yeah, I never thought of that. Do you think that's what's going on
No,
there?
it's not. No, it's not.
I
It's
think
not.
people are making up accounts and doing like false strikes.
Yeah, no, it's not a fake one. He knows it definitely is Bannerman. I've asked him all that. I've said all that. And he said, no, it's definitely him. Because everyone's tried to contact him. They've got his phone numbers and all that, and he's blanking everyone as well. He hasn't emailed back or answered the phone, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what they'll say.
Yeah. Afternoon, I will never conform. Oh, I've got to go and do that painting, otherwise I'm never going to get it done. Not even one coat. I've done about 5 minutes work on it, JJ.
Yeah, done your head with it.
Oh, I said, oh, I've made a cup of tea. The thing is, before I got started, I said, right, I'll make a cup of tea and a fag. And then, of course, the cup of tea was on the floor. I'm obviously up and down painting, cutting in. And then I just looked at my tea and thought, I'm not wasting that. I'm not letting it go cold. So then I come in and had a tea break, sat down and thought, oh, I've been on YouTube today. I'll have a look. I've come on YouTube. Your life. Drink me
It's not the
tea.
same doing things you know, now. I mean, at my age, I'm full of arthritis, and I try and do stuff, and it just hasn't got the same zest for doing things like that like I used to. When I was young, I would have enjoyed fucking about, you know.
Oh, that'd have been done by now.
Yeah, I've not got the
Everything's
same
taking
zest
so much
nowadays.
longer.
I wish I had the zest, you know, and the passion to do things that I used to do. But now,
Yeah, yeah, I just ain't got it. And Paul's obviously like got out the way. He must be like, she's gonna start painting and she's gonna want me to do things. So he's gone out to his van and he's sorting his van out again. He's still going through that. So I'm like, oh right, okay. So he's doing his project out there and I've got mine in here.
that's the way forward.
He's got out the way. I'm not stupid. He's got out the way because he knows. I'll be like, just do this for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I needed him because it was a couple of shelving things that I needed to take off, and I was like, I'll do it myself. I've probably rounded the screws off, but hey ho, I'll call him when I want them put back on.
My boy coming this morning, and I said, I'm just going to vote. And by the time I come back from doing the vote, he'd already done the floor.
I didn't.
Yeah. And then he's doing the wall. I thought, fuck me, that's quick, son.
Yeah, but how slow did you walk to the voting thing? Let's be honest. Come on. Did
Well,
you have a slow gander?
I slowed it down a bit.
Did you have a little chinwag along the way, JJ? Did you talk to the people
Yeah.
at the voting station? Because you've gone a little bit longer.
When I got there, I was just cycling. Oh, you can't have dogs in. I pulled out my card. You know, an helping dog. I showed him the card, and he said, "Oh, I know. You was at the thing. She was the one that run the helping one. She remembered me. She said, let him in with the dog."
Ah,
Take Tyson anywhere with a card, can't I? In all the shops.
yes.
Yeah, so I went in, voted. Turn it off. I was filming it at first. I thought I'd done a couple of YouTube lives earlier. I've done the live, walking in there, and I was
Yeah.
I was just actually in the polling station this morning. I was just about to do it, and they wanted I had to answer questions about the address, so I had to turn it off. And then I done one when I came out of there after I voted. So
Right, good for you.
quick one. I wanted to film it all really. What I should have done is turned the bloody sound off. I didn't think of that. I could have filmed it all.
Yes, yeah. Well,
There's no one in there,
next year.
I thought there'd be queues, myself, people wanting to vote. No, I was the only one, and I sat and I walked there. The time I could see the place, walking up there, no one went in or no one come out when I left.
Really? I
Yeah,
don't think
no one there at all.
I don't think people do it anymore, JJ, like they used to.
There used to be queues when you used to the park when I used to go with my mum. I was
I don't
kid.
think my children have ever voted, actually. I've only voted once. I only voted in once in my whole life. If I go up there later, I shall destroy the vote.
Yeah, I voted. I voted reform.
Yeah, my mum was saying that they seem to be, and I said, don't be fooled, mother. She was like, what? I said, they're not going to win. It'll be Labour.
Yeah, it probably will. Probably
It'll
will.
be
But you've got to
Labour.
try. I mean, it's an up and coming one, isn't it? So hopefully, eventually, in a few years, they might get a seat here and there. You know.
Yeah, yeah. You can only hope. As long as Farage ain't around, maybe.
Yeah.
I'd shut up, JJ. My mum was like, no, I think Nigel Farage has got on. I just, She goes, what? No, all right, go on, mum. Tell me, go on. And I just listen. I just listen to her. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, mum, they're all working together, really. Really, they are. You know, I have to
Yeah.
be careful what I say to her. Not that I would with you, JJ. Do you know what I mean? Because she just says, well, that's depressing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she said to me today when I was telling her about something. I said, well, look, this is coming and that's coming. Oh, well, that's depressing, she said. I thought, oh, shut up, Michelle. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Just talk
Different
about the
generation.
dance to
Yeah.
her. Do you know what I mean?
Completely different generation, aren't they? Like my mum and dad
She
was.
wants to hear it, but she doesn't
Yeah.
want to hear it, JJ. The thing is, she's not like she's obviously, she's aware of what went on over there. Well, she didn't. To be honest, she didn't stand a chance because as soon as I realised what was going on, I rammed it down her neck, and probably made her think like the way she does. Do you know what I mean? With towards the thing in the arm. You know, I was like, oh no, please don't, please don't. My dad, I couldn't do anything about my dad, but my mum, no, I did. I threw her enough nuggets. In fact, she was rather grateful that I found YouTube people because then that stopped me ranting at her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my friends I couldn't rant to because they didn't see what I could see.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
still don't know, JJ. I've got my two besties. One I know's had one, and the other one I've never asked her, and I wouldn't want to ask her because I'm
Yeah.
scared of the answer. So I just shut up about it, and we just talk about normal things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I know that. It's weird, isn't it, when you wanting to say something to someone, you both sort of like skirt around it, and you talk about other shit, don't you, rather than go direct. I have that with people.
sometimes it's easier, isn't it, JJ,
Yeah,
to just try and change the subject and
yeah,
just,
because you don't want to hear
there's
it.
I have friends that I know that I could talk to about certain things, and the others I wouldn't even open my mouth to them, and that's not
Exactly.
even nothing to do with politics. That's real life stuff because they just wouldn't.
Yeah,
They're not interested, or
yeah,
they'd see things differently. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And
And
then
it's
it'd
just
turn
perfect.
into an argument.
Yeah, it can spoil friendship, can't it, sometimes when you go. I'm like you, like when it comes to politics and religion, I don't get into it too severely with people. I just, because I don't, it just causes arguments. What's the point? You know?
Yes.
If people are not religious or they're not they have faith, I don't do over religious with people driving me mad, right? So I don't really talk about it with them. I like a bit of faith, that's right. I like that, but I don't talk with people who don't have faith. They're either going to say
No.
something to wind you up, you're going to say something to wind them up. So what is the point? Because I'm still going to believe what I believe, and so that
And
way.
they're going to believe the way they believe, and they're going to be passionate about it, and you're
Cool,
never going to get your
cool.
finger crossed because they don't want to listen because their way is their way of thinking. So
Exactly.
just don't even bother.
No point.
Don't even
My
bother.
dad and my mum always said that never argue over politics or reasons, Danny. It's not, no point. People are going to do and believe what they want to believe, so don't even bother going there.
Yeah,
That's the old school mentality, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
That's what I do now.
Well, we used to argue with people over what was going on in the last 3 years, but they just never ever could see it. Some people still won't see it, even though the government has admitted it. The government's, admitted that what they've done, and da 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 da, and all the facts are out there for people to see. But you'll never change people's opinions. Some people just will always be closed.
Exactly.
Always be closed.
I've actually found atheists being more religious than religious people who believe in God. my God, some of them. I've got a mate. He is so religious over his atheism. He's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, his disbelief in God, and he's like worse than a religious person. Seriously, I'm more passionate than all. His
Yes, I get you.
disbelief in God, and I'm like, I talk to him sometimes. I said, you know what? You're more fucking religious than a religious person. And he,
Yes, yeah.
what? I said, trust me, what the way you are and the passion that you have is religion. It's just another religion that don't believe in religion, but you are religious, trust me. And
Yes, yeah,
he's
yeah.
just like, you get it
It's
like
like a
that.
silent religion.
Yeah, absolutely. Darwinism and all this, and but the ins and outs of it, and he can recite what Darwin has said, and does it like someone would recite the Bible.
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
wow, you're unbelievable. He hates talking to me about it. 'Cause that's what I say to him. He can't get through here. You're the religious one. No one else.
Yeah, yeah. You just don't call it religion.
Yeah,
You just call it
definitely.
passion
Same
because
shit,
it's
isn't it?
your belief.
That's it.
Do
If
you
you
see what
believe in
I mean?
something so stringently like that, and that's what religious people do. They believe in it to its absolute. They're absolute, which that's not what the Bible was about. It's not about absolute. It's about a relationship with the words, and it shouldn't have no condemnation in it that condemns people, or or this hell or fine by it. Shouldn't have none of that in it, right? Yeah, there's no condemnation, but only love, and that is how you should interpret the Bible. If you interpret it any different from that, then you're religious. You're just reading it as an absolute word. You read the
Right.
word like cut off your finger if your finger does something evil. It doesn't actually fucking mean that. It means cut off the fault in your mind. Do you understand what I mean? And
Yes,
compassion
yes.
or whatever. But some people think, no, if your finger does something like poke someone in the eye, you've got to cut off your finger or put out your eye if it looks the other way. Some people actually believe that you've got to do that. It's just
Yeah.
insane. They're nuts. They're absolutely fucking nuts. I have my head in it though.
Oh, I just went to Sunday school. I must admit, I was very lucky. I didn't have any religious grandparents around me. I went to Sunday school because it was it was a way of getting out of the house, and they used to
Yeah,
give you sweets, and I used to enjoy it. I used to love going to Sunday school, and it was at Sunday school, and then you go down to the other church on maybe a Thursday, and they'd
yeah,
teach things there. But again, they'd take you out, they'd take you get sweets, you were
yeah.
treated. It was I don't know, I don't I used to like I never was forced to go.
Yeah.
Never, Mama,
I would
never,
have like that
never.
if it was the Christian church. The ones I went were Catholic, and they was spared the rod, spoiled the child. So I was beaten black and blue by them.
Really?
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah, Catholic schools, and I went to this Catholic reform school, and they was like, fuck me, I've never been so abused. Trust me, it was horrible. And then when I finally got to a proper, a Christian school, I couldn't believe that it was that two different kinds of Christians. One wants to beat the shit out of you, the other one wants to just be nice to you. Unbelievable. So confusing. But Catholics years ago, they were naughty.
they were naughty, yeah.
Yeah,
They ruled, didn't they? I mean, people were more frightened than them. They've put the fucking Catholic priest than anybody.
yeah, yeah. It was spare the rod, spoil the child. And yet, I do know of Catholic people, it was wonderful. But then I met a load of monks and Catholics in these schools, and they was fucking evil. Literally evil. They really hurt you.
Really?
Nowadays, they'd get done for abuse. It'd be 100%. They'd be done for abuse, put in jail. They couldn't do that to kids nowadays. But back then, they had free reign, didn't they?
Yes, yeah. There was no governing bodies, was there? Nobody
No,
watching them.
no,
Mm.
not at all. In fact, my dad once, because I got beaten so bad once, like with my legs, and my brother, he was a bit older than me, and he had a cut on his head, and from the top of my arse, the bottom of my legs was black and blue, but they'd been caning me with a cane. My dad went mad, and he went to it. He nearly got excommunicated from the church, and then he went back and told them what they'd done, and they actually got in trouble from the church itself.
Did they?
Yeah, because it was all to do with the church then. The law couldn't really do much. The
Yeah.
corporal punishment was allowed then, wasn't it? I think I was about 14, 15 when corporal punishment was abolished.
I remember the rubber. We used to get the rubber thrown at us, the blackboard rubber, and I think my brother had the cane. I never got it. To be honest with you, in junior school was where it was the worst. Yeah, it wasn't in the seniors with it was happening. It was more in the junior school. You'd sit there and then you'd have this blackboard rubber fly across your fucking head.
That's the
Do you know
one.
what I mean?
In bastards, weren't they?
Or the slipper, the gym slipper.
Yep.
Oh, I had
Fuck
that.
me.
I had that Dunlop one. It was a fucking
That's it.
green one.
That's it. That was a
Yeah,
Catholic school.
green
I mean, but the
Dunlop.
first school I went was a good school. It was a fucking Christian school, you know, Church of England. The
Yeah.
primary I went, and it was great. But my secondary education, this was I'm talking about. I went, you know, it was fucking naughty. Some of the places they put me, really naughty. But that one is a good one. And that was when the slippers come out. They used to, you know, you couldn't even go out playing football. All you had to do was spit, and you'd have a 20 hits with a slipper. You know, it'd be black and blue. Time you got home every night, you're going home black and blue. You can't even sit down.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and the rulers, they used to get the rulers. The nuns, they was weirdos, right? They'd get the ruler, you know, the sharp bit. They
Yeah.
didn't stick you on the hand with the slappy bit. It was the sharp bit on the knuckles. And they'd whack the shit out of you on the knuckles, right? And then you'd sit down all bleeding, crying, and then another nun would come along and give you a cuddle.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come here, you okay? You okay? And it's like you thought, fucking, what's this all about then? Sadomasochism, you know what I'm saying? It ended up
Mental torture. That's what that was.
fucking mental torture.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, that kind of thing. It was like,
Yeah.
what the shit is coming on? And then you end up hating them both. You
Yes.
know? You think, no, get away from me, you penguins.
Mm.
That was what religion taught me.
Wow. Oh god. So what's your plan, JJ, for the rest of the day, the evening? What you got to do? What you
Me,
doing?
I'm going to take him for a walk in a little while. And I think that'll be about it. And just see what happens on and see if anyone goes live. If not, I might throw a live later. I might not. Let's see. Let's see. Who's
You're
live?
getting a bit slim on the ground for the old lives, isn't it?
Well, you can store the crap in it.
I don't think anybody wants the crap on their channels, to be honest. That's what it
There's
is.
nothing there of all the silliness and the arguments and the chat and it's all seems like it's gone dickery, you know, like kids shit. Like we can't be adults, can we?
No. Oh God, no! Don't be silly. You can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't grow out. I mean,
That'd be too adultish.
yeah, come on. We can't grow
Isn't
up and all on and have a decent chat like we do up here. Or
it?
can't tell jokes, have fun. I mean, come on, what's that all about? We're like, just thrust you up and this, and you're this, and you're this, and I'm going to have you, and you're this, and you're that. I can understand it in certain times, you know, because sometimes we all do it. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I'll get the understanding again, but all the time,
Yeah.
right? All the time. So every day we've got to be angry.
No. Do you think some people just wake up like that?
Yeah.
You know,
It's
they
just like,
come on
yeah,
and they're on the attack as soon as it's like 7 a.m. and they're on the attack.
yeah. It's like, yeah, that one's come on, and I'm going to have you and do this, and this is what you've done 2 years ago, this is what you've done 6 months ago, and it's still going to have you for it. But fucking get over it. You've already had that rare, haven't you? And sometimes you're in it every day, aren't you? It's like the same thing.
I just think some people wake up like it, and that's quite frightening to me. That they want to wake up with that fucking attitude that they're just going to argue all day. Do you know what I mean? And be a complete and utter fucking idiot. I mean, God, I don't know. I suppose they were so unhappy in their own lives. That's all I can put it down to.
Yeah. Well, no, I
Get
mean, right. It must be unhappiness, mustn't it? I mean,
some paint, JJ. Do your garden. Do your painting.
done. I ain't got to do nothing now.
No, everybody else.
Yeah, that's what they should. Just like concentrate on a few things, like you're doing. You're doing your house, you're having a chat, and you've got other things on your mind. You know, and you do things. You have a different purpose. It seems to me that I don't know. People have got a purpose on just to come on here and argue.
Yeah.
It looks like now, and I'm thinking, Jesus. And I tell you what, after a while, it makes you like it, doesn't it? If you don't give a shit, then you start getting involved with it. You know what I'm like. I freak out now, don't I? I'm like,
I
fuck,
just
it's
walk
only 'cause I
away.
can't
Then
handle
I'm not
stress
being. I
of it
don't
all.
want to be involved in all of it, JJ. It's nothing to do with me. A lot of what goes on, so I don't want to be involved in it. I wasn't privy to it from the beginning, so I don't really want to be pulled into it.
I get you, mate.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, the things that have gone on, and I'm like, well, I only met them that once, so I'm not getting involved in that fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm out of here.
yeah, exactly. Sometimes you get pulled into it sometimes, don't you? And you think, fuck, you know, like you've got a piggy in the middle, and it's like, come on,
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
drop me
yeah.
out.
Life's hard enough as it is without having a few more dramas added to it
Cool.
that are not your problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, in your
I'm here
mind,
to help, of course I am, but I'm not here to fight. I don't want to do that. I'd never wanted to come on YouTube to fucking fight people. That's ridiculous.
no, I ain't come on to do that. I mean, all
Oh,
right, do a few things, whatever, but eventually you've got to think, what's this fucking all about?
well, hopefully when the summer's here, when it gets here.
Listen, I've got 2 seriously ill grandkids, mate, and every day you don't know whether you're going to get a phone call. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
how serious life is. So,
puts it into perspective, don't it?
what for me it is, it's like, come on, man. Fuck's sake, what are you really dealing with in real life? If you've got to expect a phone call every day to say something's gone wrong,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's stress beyond belief. You know, when you have to try and come on here to just not think about certain things, and then it exasperates things sometimes when everyone else is going at each other. It's like, fuck yeah, now I get in a
Yeah.
booming temper and I feel like really bad after. What have I done?
Yeah. And a lot of people do see it as their release. They come on here, have a chin wag, and then they're done. They turn it off. Obviously, you get the odd some that are far too invested behind the scenes, but
Yeah,
there you go.
far too invested. Is it really
Mental.
important? You know, all these channels and all that. Is it really that important to want to hurt people on here? I don't see it.
Not
And
to bring them down.
like myself, we've worked hard for our bloody channels. You know, we've worked bloody hard just to try and for yourself and for others, like to have a chat and that. That's the way I motivated it, just for a laugh.
Yeah.
What
It's not
bloody hard.
on, is it, to try and bring channels down? I don't agree with that at all.
No, it's crazy.
And one rule for one and one rule for the other. I think that's the main bugbear on your YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. If everyone just concentrated on their own shit and what they're doing, it'd be a much better, wouldn't it? Instead of worrying what another channel's doing.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, what do you do if you can't beat them? Do you join them and then you become the striker as well? And I don't want to become them. I don't want to
Yeah,
become them. I
no, I
pity
don't.
them. I pity the people. I don't fucking look up to them in any way. I pity them. I think, oh, God.
Yeah, 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 I don't want to do that. But it does make you think that, doesn't it? At times, you think, well, fuck it.
Yeah,
It does make you
yeah.
think that. It does. You think, oh, what's good for you is good for me then, yeah? You do that me, I'll do that you. And I don't want to be like that, you're right. Because you feel like you're being forced into doing what they do, you know?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to have to ask him for this fucking ladders. I can't stand on this chair. I'm going to end up falling.
Yes, get your ladders. Don't go on chairs, you kill yourself.
I don't know whether he's got ladders now or if they're not, if they're in there in the garages or they're in Wayne's van, but smaller ones. So then I certainly won't get the ones he gave me last time. Where is he? I can't tell if he's probably asleep in there and I don't even know. Pretending that he's working.
Oh, right, fucking hell.
Wow.
No one's like,
Who? No
No
one.
one. I was looking to see if anyone's wanting to go. I was going to take him out for a walk.
Oh, don't worry about us. You shut it down. They'll all find somewhere to go. Them chatters
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
They'll find
Yeah.
somewhere to go.
I want to wait to see if his mum, Nomadic comes back, see how he is. And then I'll.
Yeah, is he all right?
Yeah, he's gone. Nomadic, where are you? I know what I'll do. Text him.
Well, he just sort of said he's got to stop, didn't he, for a
Yeah.
minute?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's that wall cutting. I just got that little bit over there and make sure I can get some of the ceiling covered, and then I'll paint the fucking ceiling. And then when that's done, the fucking walls should be dry, and I can give another coat on these.
You're actually doing what I need to be doing. I've done the patio there, and now I have already got the paint. I need to be doing it here.
Oh, JJ, I haven't painted for years, mate. I fucking no. No, can't be asked with it. But I couldn't look at this bathroom anymore. I was like, that has got to be fucking sorted. So I just got to it. But of course, it's like you said, one job leads on to another job. It's never easy. Do you know what I mean? You know, most people could go in and just put tiles down on their floor. No, my bathroom decided the floor wanted to be fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I think I need to do. Get my boy and say to him, how much you're going to charge me to paint this whole house in your
Oh,
time.
that nearly went. If I start screaming, I've just fallen off the chair. Don't worry about me. I'll
No,
get
get
myself
yourself a
up.
set of ladders, sweet. You don't be standing on shit.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've got this little bit
You
here,
know,
and then I've got
stand
a.
on anything I do.
I
Things that
can't
wobble.
remember what I've done with the paper. You know, the wallpaper and the big roller pole to make it longer. I can't remember what I've done with it.
It makes me, and then I think now I'm older, it makes me more unsafe. When I'm standing on something that's wobbling a bit, I think to myself now, I never used to give a shit. I stand on it wobbling, but now I think, fuck me, if I go here, I'm really hurt myself. It's just falling over outside my front door the other week. I broke my ribs and I was done for a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, that took you a while, didn't it, JJ? I
Yeah, that was
remember that.
and that was just a normal fall over on the floor without falling off or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
That,
Knocked me for 6, didn't it?
yep. When I was younger, mate, I could fall off a bloody great big roofs, like really high. And I bounced back up, nothing. Everything was sweet. Nowadays,
I'm gonna look at a spray paint. Yeah, getting a spray painter. You know the gun, spray paint gun. I'm gonna look at one of them.
it's
That's
a
what I'm gonna
nightmare.
look at. I'm thinking of it, you know, because I know that obviously they say you get a lot of spray, but the ones that I was looking at that these people were recommending, they're doing cupboards and they're right in front of them and they're not getting any spray. So I might have to invest in one of them. Fuck's sake, this is a nightmare.
They are
Oh
good, them
shit.
spray guns. They are
Hold
good.
on a minute. Wait there. Wait a minute. Amazon. Right, JJ, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go and find this roller thing now, so I could be
All right,
alright.
sweetie. No
All
problem.
right. Oh, Torbs is in. He might jump up with you another chinwag, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah.
All right.
See you later, sweetie. You might
All
do a
right.
night.
Speak
See
soon.
you later,
Have a good
sweetie.
one. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Michelle. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right, Paul, you going to do a live? Where's Paul? I want to start the live, and I want to take Tyson out for a walk, man. Jump up quickly, Paul. Have a quick chat with me, and maybe you can do a live after. Come on, son. Who's garbage up? Toby, come up for a sec. I'm gonna chat with you. What's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? Check. What's going on in the chat? What's happening, son?
Hi, mate. No, I'm not doing one yet. I might do one in a bit, but it won't
Where
be
you
for
been
long
up, mate?
though. I'm gonna
Yeah. Well, we
take
should have
Lona
a
out.
quick chat here. Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I'm
take
gonna do.
Lona
I'm
out in a
taking her out
minute.
in a minute.
So, oi!
What's going on with Dejected?
I don't know.
Hello?
I'm smoking
Yes,
this fast.
just read that. Yeah, he is one of my top pods. He will always be one of my top pods. He has full authority on you, such as a few of my
Lona, what's this? Come on.
top speakers. Though.
Right, JJ, listen, I'm gonna go, mate, 'cause I've got to get her head out. She's going on a hyper.
All
JJ,
right, then, son. You gonna do it live or not?
it'll be in a bit.
All right, because I'm gonna end this in a minute.
Yeah, I'll do one in a bit. I'm just gonna take Lona out first.
All right, then, son. All right. All right. Well,
All
shall I
right,
wait
see
till
you
you come
soon.
back and take him out then?
Right, see you soon, JJ.
All right. Hold on, mate.
Everyone in
Hold
the
on, mate.
chat,
Well, see you later. Hold on, mate. Hold on. We have 77 and 76 going up and down between 77 and 76. Right. Unless someone jumps up the live road. I think I need to be let's do this. Chat this up here. Well, come on, have a chat then, Ben. Come on, guys. What is going on? What's happening with Equalizer and Detective? Are you okay? Get over it, guys. It's all good. Oh, yes. Listen, I wanted fucking Kenyon to win as well, to be honest. What's his name? Tyson Fury. I wanted him to win big time. But never worked out that way. I had a feeling he might lose, but I wanted him to win. Usyk definitely put on a good fight that day. Without a doubt. 69. 69. All right. Are we done, guys? I think we've been on long enough. What's that? Too long enough. I want to get my boy out for a walk now. So I'm going to love yous. I'm going to leave yous, guys. Yeah. I reckon that, but I still wanted the Englishman to win, though. I wanted him to keep going for a little while. But at the end of the day, I think he's outboxed himself now, haven't you? Without a doubt. So, guys, listen, I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Thanks for coming. It's been absolutely wonderful having you here. I've had a good chat with some good people. It's actually been a good stream, and I've enjoyed it. Guys, try to love each other. It works. See you later, guys. God bless. God bless. God bless.